I saw it in the...
Can you stop talking? God. Sorry, everybody. Have a moment of silence, please.
Apparently. Here we go.
I'm sorry! Chocopillar!
Hi,
I couldn't
guys.
properly reach for the mute.
It was Chocopillar.
While balancing a guar.
It wasn't me.
Don't hurt the ooh.
Ooh, woo, woo. Heck off, all of you.
And she giggles. Yes. She giggles. She giggles. To the beat of she bang. She bang.
I mean, she's the giggle monster. Hello, everybody. Welcome back once again to another episode of Isles in the Mist D&D campaign. It's good to see you guys. I'm StormyD of Storm Saga Games, also known as Stormkeep. And I'm your humble dungeon master and entertainer and creator of experiences and encounters and player of NPCs. The main NPC I play is Rylar, the Suffrigant. And this cute little sexy lady hiding behind the baby beholder over here, please introduce yourself.
Introduce myself. I am itsStarkitty. I play Miss Emillynn Ray, Warbard, College of the Battle Singer.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my goodness.
Look at that! Oh my
Tarconics! Oh my god!
Raid.
Arigato gozaimasu!
my
Thank you for the
God.
raid. Wow, what incredible timing.
Macarena.
I don't even know what to say. Hi, guys. Welcome in, everybody. Tarconics.
Tark sucks, Tark sucks.
Oh my god.
I have to add my Tark sucks in there.
sucks.
Hold on.
Oh
Hold on.
yeah.
I have my
even.
Tark sucks emote. Hold on. Hold on.
Wow.
Hold on. I'm just gonna participate in the Tark.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Totally.
You're perfectly timed. We're just doing our intros.
Yes.
Welcome in. Only I can suck. But the question is, what do you suck? I don't know. There's lots of things.
Stormy. Stormy. What? I mean,
I'm
just
toes,
I'm gonna tell you right
eggs,
now.
cheese.
I'm not sorry.
Oh wait. Oh wait.
Started. I'm not sorry.
Faye, Faye, what are you doing, buddy? Thank you. You didn't have to do that.
I was in the wrong channel.
Let's
No, I wasn't.
go. Let's go.
Tarconics, how was your stream?
Yes.
I was lurking in there
Let's
earlier.
go.
Yes, I've been in your stream all afternoon too. Welcome in, sir.
Yes.
He's
Yeah, I know.
always
Misclick. It happens. I don't know. Sure.
he's always good at
Didn't
every
see it.
game that he plays. Tarconics is just
Yes.
a legend, and we adore and appreciate and admire him. So thank
Tark
you.
is a
With the
goat.
hype train too. What the heck, guys? Thank you.
Did he finally beat the boss he was working on?
Yeah, he was working on I saw this fiery, flaming looking dude. But maybe there was something. Maybe that wasn't even the boss. Rusty's here too. Makes sense. He was hanging out with Tark.
Yeah, I popped in and he was fighting somebody who had like electricity and stuff.
Finished
Oh,
Muscle Mommy
wow.
Boss. Nice.
Is that
Muscle
wait, what?
mommy boss.
Oh, okay.
Muscle Mommy Boss?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Is that was the electric one, right? Whatever that was.
I was sleeping.
How
I was
goes
taking-
the Keanu Bones or Keonix?
Oh,
the,
Keanu's girlfriend?
Keanu's girlfriend, undead girlfriend name going. Is that finished yet? Has that completed?
Yes.
'Cause I hope I didn't miss that. Ended up being genocide. Dang it. Was that today? Today was the last day. Dadgummit, I missed it. Freak. We were busy doing stuff today. Getting work done.
So it was down to
Genocide is
genocide and what was
fabulous,
the other
though.
name?
Yeah.
What was the other name?
Yeah. Did Bona Lisa make it all the way to the end?
See, I was voting for Bona Lisa.
It was Bona Lisa. Okay, I was right.
Lisa.
I would have a hard time voting between the two of those. I probably would have gone with Bona Lisa though.
Yeah, I was voting for Bona Lisa. That one was great. Every time I popped in and I saw it, I was like, yes!
One vote
Bona Lisa.
difference. I could have turned the vote. Oh,
I demand a recount. No.
no, it's too late now. But yeah.
No, it's been confirmed.
You gotta take it to court now.
Hand recount.
Oh my gosh, not actual Simon shares. I was looking forward to this the whole week. I'm so excited and happy I got to be here. Oh, and then 2 more things. Druid, this is the color blue. It's the same color. It's the same blue glow.
Same color, it's the same blue glow.
Yes. You've been gnomed. Ho, 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 ha, ha,
Ho, 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 ha, ha, ho, ho, ho. Hello there, old chum. I'm not an elf. I'm not a goblin. I'm a gnome, and you've been gnomed.
That's so sweet and cute. That's awesome. So,
I love you, Simon.
For all these amazing folks that came in on Tark's raid, let's start our intro over. Hello once again, everybody. I'm StormyD of Stormkeep. I'm your host and dungeon master for tonight for our Isles in the Mist homebrew 5th edition campaign. Right over here is my lovely significant other, and please introduce yourself, lady.
Hello, everybody. I'm itsStarkitty. I play Miss Emillynn Ray, Bard of the party leader, War Bard, College of the Battle Singer Bard, and this is Philip. Her bestest friend ever is a little baby beholder.
That only the party can see and hear. And then, right across there, a certain familiar green goddess, I'm sure you guys know. If you don't, though, please introduce yourself. She's got to do that every time.
Yeah. Do better.
You better, you better, you bet.
I'm Druid IRL, and I play Fern, who's a wood elf, Circle of Spores Druid, and this is Chonkapillar. All hail Chonkapillar. Hold on, wait! Chonkapillar, hold on, wait. Makes a little pop sound. Now he's Stronkomoth!
Love it, love it.
And this poor guy who has to deal with my bullshit shenanigans.
Yes.
Hello, everybody. I'm extirpatefate. You can just call me Fate. I play Lorkris the Goliath, who is an Oathbreaker Paladin of Melora, and the Path to the Grave Cleric of Weejoss, who is constantly confused as to why a druid is laughing when he speaks. And there it is. There it is. Like clockwork, at the beginning of every episode, I say hello while Druid laughs. It's commonplace. And everybody, this is the best awoo, and it is Gwar. Ow.
Gwar.
How it going, everybody?
Best awoo.
Gwar. God, such a great name. Like, awoo. It's.
We were just about to
so
get
excited.
into describing. Yeah. I'm sorry, I interrupted you. Go ahead.
Welcome to the chaos that is Druid.
It is.
You don't know. It is.
I'm just so thankful that Tark rated us. That's
I
all.
know. I know. We're pretty hyped over here. Oh wow! Thank you for the level 3 hype train, everybody. As always, I'm honored and I got all the feels. Dude, seriously.
Simon!
You're so cool. You suck.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Simon says, wait, there's a reason Druid is laughing. I thought she was just genetically made to laugh uncontrollably at random shit.
Oh, that is true.
Yes.
That is true. Yeah.
She does.
Sorry. Anyways, continue.
No, that's all right. So we were going to be talking about the what happened last week for our party members. Now that you guys know a little bit about the characters. Last week they had made their way through the underground recesses of the Triumvirate Citadel Castle. Basically the undead city that somehow fits into the super ancient ancestry of Lorkris. And they had made their way through impossible, well, not impossible odds, but very difficult odds, and eventually made their way to the dungeon. And they're hoping that they can find a friend of theirs to rescue, or friend or more, because they had some things led them to believe that I guess what would you call them, co-workers? Another adventuring party that they were friends with had a failed mission and potentially been captured by the people in the undead city, the leadership of the undead city. And so now they're in the dungeon, and they were about to enter the dungeon. They had scouted ahead and saw that there were 2 bone claws, 2 sword wraiths, and a sword wraith commander. And they were listening in, and the sword wraith commander had said, bring me the half orc. We'll see if we can break him down further. And so they knew that sounded like a description of one of their friends. So immediately Lorkris and everybody took action to go in and try and stop any further potential torture of their friends and get a rescue in there. But they went up there and got engaged in battle against the Bone Claws and the Sword Wraiths. And we had to stop at the end of the session, and we were
in the middle of a fight.
Yeah, we're on our 3rd round. We started at the top of the 3rd round. So that's and then that's the description of what happened last week. What I like to do as well is randomly choose amongst the party members and have them tell me something that stood out most to their character last week. It helps them remember what happened, it helps them get into character, and it helps you as the audience kind of experience some of the things that they experienced. So
go ahead, Fate.
It usually is Fate. For some reason, my dice like to roll him first.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens tonight.
It's Druid this time.
You're right. he has done his work.
He's like, I'm done here.
I'm not kidding. I rolled a 4. So I roll a d6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's some funny stuff right there.
All right.
Thank you so much for the follows.
Yes, arigatou gozaimasu for the follows. You guys appreciate all the support.
Oh my goodness.
Hello there, guys.
Hello there, first time chatter.
We love you. You're the best. Thank you for being here. We wouldn't be able to do this without you, Dragon.
She's brought out the Fern voice, everybody.
Yep.
Oh, already.
Okay, you guys. So here, all of a sudden, we were trying to be sneaky, and then I heard, them talking in some whatever garbly-gook bullshit, language that they all talk about that I don't understand. And now we're fighting. That's what stood out to me. I don't know what happened, but now we're fighting.
Okay. Anything else to add, Fern?
No.
Okay. No.
I saw that clip, Druid.
I could add so much more, but I'm not going to.
Whoopee.
Oh my god!
Wookiees, arigatou gozaimasu, thank you.
Thank you, Wookiees.
I appreciate you, buddy.
Goodness.
You didn't have to do that.
And then
That's so
Druid
sweet.
ran into a random chicken.
No.
Drive-by gift
I think
fees.
the clip goes. By the way, guys, this week on Bandwidth and Banter, we have a random chicken.
Oh, God. You guys need to show me these memes. I have totally missed them.
No, this was a clip from her stream.
Oh, it was,
It's
okay.
a clip from my, a clip from my
weren't you guys
channel.
discussing memes? Is that where it came
No.
up? No, okay.
No.
Random chicken? No, so I was just like, this week on Bandwidth and Banter, we're going to be interviewing, it's a random chicken. And like, it was just like ADHD brain. And so Kieran is just not letting me live it down at this point. So every week around Friday, chickens are going to be brought up. Shall I link the
Guys,
clip?
please
it
send
was
me
hilarious.
your best well wishes in life for having to deal with this.
Yes. Feel
Y'all
free.
don't understand.
Yep.
I'll find the chicken clip. Just
No, we don't need the
Looks like
chicken
Kieran's
clip.
gonna link it in there. So he's got us taken care of.
He
Thank
might
you,
not.
Kieran
Yeah.
Scotto.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, BT.
Yes, thank you, BT, for always taking liberties to help us out.
No. You signed for that?
Oh no! The link was deleted.
Oh, right, because it was Kieran Scott. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
My bad, dude. Sharon.
Hold on, I can do it.
You can
must perform an exorcism on my bladder.
Yeah, sorry. I thought I had turned that off, but apparently I am wrong. So,
there's the clip.
Thanks, Druid.
Okay. There we go. Paladin
back to it. So thank you for your heartfelt description there. Okay.
StarkItty.
Yeah. You nailed it again.
Yeah.
Now that I have this, I can actually perform like Shakespeare. Philip, to fight or not to fight? That is the question. Right?
And Philip says, well, you are College of the Battlefinger. You would like to fight. What kind of stupid question is that? Yes, your baby beholder has a lisp.
Yep. Without the lisp, he's very snarky.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
To fight it is. That is what we're doing because Lorkris decided we're going to fight.
Enjoy the exorcism on your bladder, Tark. We'll see you later. Thanks again. Hopefully we see you come back, but if you got to go for the rest of the night, we do understand. Thank you for sharing your folks with us. We will take great care of them here at Storm.
Hi, old grumpy mama.
Hi, old grumpy mama.
See my little baby beholder?
That's Philip.
My Philip.
All right, so just recant what stood out to your character last week.
I mean, kind of like after the Philip reveal, I forgot what happened.
The same thing happened to those two.
I mean, that's fair.
I mean, but you know what happened now. You remember.
I know, we were fighting. Yeah.
I mean, you were pretty emotional, so I totally understand. And not just the Philip, but also the additional art piece from my man Fade over there. Thank you again.
Yeah, after all the reviews, it's just kind of like whatever happened after that, my brain is like, nope.
I'm glad you like
it. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, so Philip. It's going to be an interesting fight. It's going to be an interesting battle. At least I was able to hold the leader of the party. We'll see how long that takes.
Yeah.
And yeah, we can do this, right, Philip? Right?
Well, you have every time before.
Did you not remember that time I almost died?
The key word there is almost. You're still here, aren't you?
Yeah, I've almost died like quite a few times.
Mm-hmm.
But yes.
You got this. You know you do.
Let's do this.
All right. And last but not least, extirpatefate, bearded god of wonderfulness.
This was specially made. So the same person who made the baby beholder also made Chonkapillar.
Yeah, show off Chonkapillar again. Chonkapillar.
Chonkapillar.
She's like
Chonkapillar, Chonkapillar, Chonkapillar.
She likes showing off his little butthole for some reason.
Yeah. I have a friend who plays, and I asked to have some little fun, crocheted creatures of our friends. So
and I've been telling Fate, as soon as that person decides to open up their own Etsy store, to let us know.
Mm-hmm.
That way we can support and buy more.
Yes.
All of the baby beholders.
All of it.
Yes.
It's so good.
And all the Chonkapillars.
Welcome in,
not
late penguin.
Or maybe I should go, Philip.
But he doesn't have a butthole.
I mean,
Philip.
All right. He just acts like an ass. He doesn't have an ass. I knew that.
I can't with any of you today. Oh my god. No.
Even Cromkin is taking the piss now. By the way, that's British for I don't know what it means. Something like picking on people.
Hey everybody, just want to let you know it's British. Yeah. Banana Tom, his statements. They're British. Give it a shot. Fucking.
To answer your question, penguins, we were talking about the baby beholder.
Yeah. Oh my God! What a great start to tonight.
Oh,
this is phenomenal.
yeah.
British alert! British alert!
The British are here.
Kieran just was like, wait, he's British? What? Okay. All right, we got to get back on track, guys. So,
do you have to excuse yourself?
I do. I also have to pee.
Well, of course you do. Hey, Northern Ireland is British, so I guess the whole it's British. Fucking fine now.
Now she has to empty the tiny bladder. Is that what's going on?
Yeah. Here, I'm just gonna do this. Okay, everybody. So what happened to me last time was I heard, not some stupid language I didn't understand. It was language I actually knew. I didn't know it was dumb. Okay, and they wanted to hurt our friends. So I said, not today, and I went in without thinking. And now we've got to fight. I want to stay away from the bone claws because they hurt. Memories of holes in chests. And yeah, we got it, guys.
Don't forget, you can't cast Call Lightning right now.
Right. Because you're
I
underground.
don't know how to call lightning. I'm just, resistant to it.
I love that your impression included the little Tyrannosaurus X arm.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Listen.
A straight little hand. Hands like a tiny bladder.
Oh my God. Okay, listen.
And,
I was fine until I walked back into the room. I was able to, and now.
Okay. We can do
Don't
this.
forget to mute the mic.
Yep.
Don't forget to what?
Don't forget to mute the mic to make the impression complete.
Oh.
Jesus.
So what I'm going to do is restart the music as soon as we get back into battle.
Yeah.
Like, I guess that's what we've done. We've all talked about, Rylar. What stood out most to Rylar?
Yeah.
So, wow. He's a little confused because he's like, he's getting confusing orders. So we're sneaking. Oh no, we're running and fighting. Wait, are we sneaking? Or like, it's just this kind of start-stop. He's like, okay. He gets a little confused since he's, not very bright, and now he's having to shoot at the bad monster thingies. And apparently, Lorkris had to run away to stop that other dude from escaping. And Rylar doesn't know why, but he's going to try and help with that in some way. And well, just like you guys, he's focused on the fight and surviving. Question from extirpatefate.
In a way, not that it really makes any, I guess, massive impact, but the languages that Emillynn knows, does Philip know those languages too?
So,
just out of curiosity.
More than likely, yes. He probably helped me learn them.
Not exactly. No, you learned them on your own. So Philip doesn't necessarily know languages. Think about this. Remember, he only communicates with, only she can see and hear him, right? And so the bottom line is that Philip knows this. You know, I guess to answer your question, yes, he knows those languages.
He knows them because Emillynn knows them, but he doesn't know them.
Not exactly. It's kind of the reverse of that.
Oh,
I would actually say that it's more like there isn't a language that he doesn't know.
Huh?
But that's kind of the nature of his existence.
I don't know. Just curious. Just a thought.
No, I appreciate you.
And Druid, what is Philip short for?
Polyphiloponic percepitude.
Excellent. Nice. Yes. So,
High five me.
is that what's?
I don't want to.
Is that? I can't read that from here.
Which one?
ST Gear.
Oh.
ST.
Oh, George Doc. St. George Doc. Did I get it right? St.
No.
George Disc.
Yeah.
Ask what? Wait, she a pretend friend? So sort of during St. George. Gotcha.
St. George.
So during the large portion of the adventures for quite a long time, her character was the only one who could see and hear Philip, and only her friends, the party members, believed her that he was real.
Sort of, kinda.
Yeah.
No, I truly believe
Yeah.
with all of my soul.
I
Fern
believed that she believed he was real, but that's about as far as I went.
Right. And Rylar wasn't sure, but since he believed in goo and couldn't ever see or interact with him, then he was like, well, okay, then she must be, that must be her goo. But later on, it turned out he was real. And it wasn't until they actually fought a beholder were they actually able to see and hear, because it was just so foreign to their thinking that they needed to experience it in a different way, in a different context for it to unfold in their mind. And that's when Philip appeared. And it was a great episode. It was one of the most emotional ones ever.
Yep.
Those two were jumping out of their
Big
chair.
reveal.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
And not gonna lie, watching that thing just
Oh yeah. When you guys exploded the beholder, yeah, that was awesome.
that was good. It was good. So good.
All
A little bit more backstory. Philip has been with my character since she was about the age of 8. And my character is it's been 20 years since Philip's been hanging out with this half-elf here. So.
Alrighty, back to it then. We're in the thick of the fight, round 3.
Into the thick of it.
Exactly. So this is the point where we go chat dark for a while, guys, because we like to focus on the experience of actually playing D&D and let you guys kind of just soak in what it's like. Looks like Druid had a question first, or a statement.
Oh no, I was just going to say it's also to keep me from being distracted.
That too. That too.
But
So
you are
goodbye,
more than
chat.
welcome to talk amongst yourselves.
Please talk amongst yourselves.
Yes.
And we will be back again during the intermission in roughly an hour and a half or so. And we'll chat with you guys some more then. And then we chat at the end again. So thank you for coming.
Simon, you're awesome.
And any new people in chat, if you have any questions, any of our regulars would be able to answer. If not, could get the answer for you.
Yeah.
So if you
Yes,
have any questions
absolutely.
about what's going on or anything,
You can
BT's got you.
Yeah,
the
you
chronicler.
can always ask them, or if you got plenty of time in your hands, you can check out the YouTube channel and watch all of our previous episodes.
Plug that in.
There's only 77 4-hour episodes.
I mean, I know.
No big deal.
It's nothing.
I mean,
It's fine.
No.
Wookiees. Questions are 20 bits and answer non-refundable.
Fair enough.
Milo, how's it going? Thank you for joining us. Alrighty. So we're gonna go chat dark. Thanks again for coming. Enjoy the show.
And then for no actual Simon, hydrate before we get started because we're about to have a hell of a fight.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
In
Oh my
fact-
God, you have a tiny water bottle. Bladder.
Let's.
Because I have a cold sore and I can't use my other water bottle.
Mm.
How did I find
All right.
my
Ooh.
this thing before?
click on that. Yes. Scroll down. It's the Dungeons and Dragons. Yep. There you go.
So we're gonna, since we're in the middle of a fight, I'm gonna start the music back over during the fight music. And guess what that means, guys? That means we got to switch over to the combat cam.
But we already rolled for initiative.
We've already rolled for
No,
initiative.
I
okay,
realize you've rolled for initiative. So, it is the top of the round, and the first one in the initiative order is actually the Bone Claws.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna actually have the one that his kind of vanished off screen here first. I don't know what he's gonna do because he was already planning it.
Here it comes.
Control yourself.
I'm trying.
Okay.
I know. You're doing the best that you fucking can.
I really am.
So the Bone Claw, who was basically in this other room over here, suddenly shadow jumps to right here.
Back.
Right in between Rylar, Miss Ray, and Guar. And because of that, everybody within 5 feet of it must succeed on a Fortitude saving throw.
Constitution saving throw?
Sorry, yeah, Constitution saving throw.
Question to remind me, this is not one of those effects that if you've saved prior to that you don't have to, right? Because I know it's jumped
correct.
more than
That
once.
is correct.
I
This
just
one
want to
happens.
make sure that it's
Basically when he does his shadow jump teleport. It does a kind of a necrotic sucking of life energy in that moment, and it is not something that a save. The save just will actually negate the damage of that moment, but you have to save every time it happens.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just want to make sure. And then it's a level of exhaustion, right?
Well, it has two effects. One is a big damage hit, and then the other is so.
Exhaustion. Okay.
Was the level of exhaustion from this guy?
I think so, because Guar has a level of exhaustion,
Right.
and he was caught in the shadow jump before.
The I'm not seeing that for this ability.
Did he have a level of exhaustion from the previous fight with the things in the tomb?
No.
No?
No.
Quick, somebody watched the
destination
last week's
spaces.
YouTube video.
Sorry. Yeah. It should be obvious
No, you're good.
because of the. Should be right here, but. I know that its claw does this thing that can pull you in, but I don't remember anything about it. Exhaustion. I know there was a reason why that happened, though.
I think it was from one of the attacks, maybe? Because Guar has been attacked a few times.
Yeah, Guar's only been hit once, but
And let me double check and see if it was maybe from one of the sword wraiths, but I don't see an
maybe.
attack from them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it came from last combat.
Fair enough. Okay.
But we also had a level of exhaustion from something else.
I know, but we did.
I don't. Yeah.
rest
So
from that
I don't think he took damage from the shadow jump attack. So I'm pretty sure.
No, this is.
Yeah, like he saved against it.
Yeah.
And so I'm not sure where he's getting the level of exhaustion.
It may have been from the previous one, and I just didn't mark it off. But I had it written down, so I wanted to just clarify because that would make me roll another dice.
No, I appreciate you. I appreciate your forthrightness.
So no exhaustion for Guar.
Sure. Do it.
Yeah, we would have. I think we rested in my tavern before we.
We did.
Yeah.
Okay. I may have just forgot to eliminate that.
Yeah, because you
Yeah,
also
I'm not
had
seeing
the
it. Yeah,
AC at
I'm pretty sure that was from the last fight. I think. Thanks for bringing it up, though. Okie dokie.
Yeah. Just want to make sure. Okay.
So, what was you?
Constitution saving throws.
Yeah, Constitution saves.
Con save. B.
9.
Are you within 10? Oh, you're not.
No one's within.
No
10
one's
feet.
within 10 feet of
I forgot where
Lorkris.
he was.
Yeah. 23.
For Guar.
Yeah.
All right, let me roll for Rylar. Okay, Rylar succeeds.
It's my pencil.
4, 6, 8.
I'm taking so much damage, guys.
Oh no.
Because I failed.
Yes, unfortunately, you are taking a lot of. Two, 4, 6, 8. Do you have some more D8s over there I can borrow?
How many more do you need?
Don't like that.
I need 5 more.
13 total?
No, 14 total.
14 total? Oh, wow.
The fortitude save, or I keep saying fortitude.
Con save.
Constitution save isn't a high DC, but it's still missable.
Yeah. You need 4 more?
And you've already used your inspiration die for this fight?
Yep.
Yeah, so that. Oh. Okay.
Let's see if I live.
Miss Ray's taking a big ass
totally
hit.
should.
I don't think this is enough to kill you.
I don't think this is enough to kill you.
I'm at
It's
113
fine.
hit points. I already took damage from something.
Yeah, but I mean,
Watch, it puts me at 1.
no, there's no way the math wise this many, even with this many D8s, it's very unlikely that you take enough to knock you down that much.
Oh, gotta make another con save.
Ooh, okay.
Or hold monster.
Of course, it also depends on what I roll. But
Yeah, it's a DC 10 or half the damage taken. So my whole monster is going to be gone.
I mean, you're a warbard. There's a chance that stays
holy
up.
crap! Okay.
Could be a bad holy crap.
64 points of damage.
Half of 64 is 32. See.
Oh, you get to only take half damage?
No, for my concentration.
For
check.
con save.
Oh, right. Is this one yours?
Yes.
Okay.
When do I get to add to my concentration check?
You handed me 4.
Yeah,
right?
because aren't you a warcaster? Don't you have the warcaster?
I do not have the Warcaster feat. Nope.
This one.
Why did I think that?
That one is yours.
Nice.
Let's see. Concentration. Age 203 to 204. I must make a Constitution saving throw in order to maintain my concentration. Yeah. Hold monster is gone.
Oh, what's the DC?
Okay.
It's DC 10 or half the damage taken, whichever is higher. And half of 64 is 32. And it's a Constitution check. I only get to add 6 to my roll. So even
if you roll
I
a nat 20, you still can't get there.
Nope.
Yeah. All right.
Damn.
So the whole monster drops. It is, though, the other bone claw. Actually, that was the bone claw shadow jumping in. It still gets one of its attack actions. So
I was just on the jump in. Oh my god.
3 targets here. Oh yeah, they don't like the warlock, so they're gonna go after Rylar.
No.
Not with that.
You
hit,
said it's
though. I rolled
everything.
a 3. So
I'm gonna say it's everything that's within 5 feet of it, right?
yes.
Okay. Just checking.
Next is
The other bone claw.
Lorkris. Oh, the other bone claw. Yeah, the other bone claw is going to stand up. It's got fairy fire on it.
So he cannot shadow jump.
No, you're right. You can't. But it has reach, so it's just going to reach out and touch Fern in terrible ways. Not with that attack. Roll a natural 4. Second attack. What's your AC?
20.
Missed you by that much. Rolled by 1. Missed you by 1. All right.
Stupid head.
Yep.
Good
Now it is
try.
Lorkris' turn.
Okay.
Lorkris and war.
So Guar
Let's
can at this point, because I think you had commanded him to attack one of the bone claws, he can just continue to do that without you using any actions if you want to.
Yeah.
Or you can bonus
Yeah.
actually give him a different command, whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
of course,
no,
the
I'm gonna
guy
have
is
him-
now unheld in front of you. But
Yeah, I'm gonna-
with your sentinel feed, he's going to have a hard time leaping.
Yeah, but the problem is he can still technically speak. So first off, I'm going to focus on Guar attacking, just because he's just right there.
You want him to attack
so he's
this bone
flanking.
claw or this one?
The one that just shadow jumped in because it spooked him.
Okay, I can see that argument. I mean, technically speaking, he was attacking the other one, but you're right. This one just spooked him.
So
And he saw how much it hurt Emillynn Ray, too.
yeah,
He'd be
he's
very
not happy.
protective
So
of
and if I'm not mistaken, flanking with Rylar.
You are not mistaken. That is flanking with Rylar.
Cool.
Advantage.
So he's gonna chomp on the. We'll have him. We're just gonna roll. See what happens. Let's go.
You got it.
I don't think that hits.
Try anyway.
19 to hit.
That's exactsies.
Cool. So strength saving throw DC 18,
Okay.
or be knocked prone. And that's a D8.
DT what? DC what?
18 strength saving throw. Probably gonna make it.
It fails. So he knocks this guy down.
It goes prone. Yep. And then I know. So that would be 15 damage.
Okay.
I rolled an 8 on my damage die.
I forgot to. All right, I'm pretty sure this one was one that has the most damage on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one is the one that's been taking them.
This one is number 2, Bone Claw. We're using different colored die.
Okay.
And this one is number 1, Bone Claw. All right. So,
Okay.
you
So-
did 15, you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Guar's gonna attack him again because he can. I know technically it's another bite, but I imagine that he grabbed him, drug him down, and does that like shake. So just visually, he's
upper
already
shake
got him,
thing.
and he's just trying to
Just tear its arm off.
natural 20.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Go Guar.
So Guar is gonna do.
For the love of God, please be a good roll.
Ooh. I rolled a 7 on the die, so 21.
21 damage?
Yeah,
Wow.
because it's plus 7 plus 7 plus 7.
Nice. Well done.
Okay. Thank y'all.
Now
Now
your
your
character.
turn.
All right.
Back to the big screen so we can see Lorkris up there on this part of the map. He's trying to stop the Sword Wraith commander from fleeing the dungeon and alerting the rest of the triumvirate leadership in the castle above.
We've infiltrated somehow.
They finally made it through. They found a breach in their seemingly impenetrable defenses of their castle and made it in. If they can get past this.
Just
I have a question in terms of order of operation and using attacks and spells in combination. I know I have the ability to make 2 attacks when I make the attack action. I know that the second attack technically can't be a spell, or if I cast a spell that is my attack action and it only functions if I were to use a melee weapon or of the like to get my second. Right.
I'm not quite sure I understand your. I mean, so you can cast 2 spells technically as long as one of them is a cantrip and the other one is a bonus action spell. It's the only time you can cast 2 spells at once. You can't cast a regular whole spell.
Yeah. But would I be able to? And I feel like this is wrong, but it's kind of inflict wounds and grapple.
So grapple is an attack action.
Is an attack action.
yeah, that's so cool.
That's what I figured.
Yep.
So, however, so here's the thing with 5th Ed that always gets me a little bit slightly confused, the way it talks about actions and stuff. So, like if it had been 3.5, they have something called standard actions and full actions, right? And or standard action and a full attack action. And so when you have multiple things you can do, like grappling. Here's what I need to double check. I don't know if grapple actually takes up the entire action or if it is considered one attack action, because you have multiple attacks, right? So let me double check this.
And inflict wounds is a melee spell attack, so that's
exactly.
What I want to
I see what you're thinking there. Yeah.
And then I want to be able to grapple. That's my intent. And if it doesn't work that way, totally fine.
My understanding, if I can express my understanding, is that because it is your melee attack, you get 2 swings. That is your action. You get 2 swings per action.
Yeah. So, but it
is a full action to cast inflict wounds, and it's a full action to grapple. So you can't do both of those things because they take a full action.
No, that's true.
Happen to get 2 swings per action.
Right, casting
which I get.
inflict wounds actually takes up. If you were to compare it, casting
it's a
inflict
verbal
wounds takes up all of your.
and-
So you have 2 attacks per attack action, but when you cast inflict wounds, it takes up all of your attack action.
It takes up all of that.
So in grapple, one could argue you could do a grapple and then a melee attack, and that probably fits.
That's fair.
But unfortunately, what you're wanting to do doesn't work as far as that goes. You can just, the whole idea is that you can inflict wounds on it if you want.
No, yeah. I was just trying to see if I could possibly,
I will say this to you though. I'm going to let you kind of unconsciously roll a religion check.
20 total.
So you've only faced these guys the one time out in the field of battle, right out in that ancient battlefield. But in your experience with them, you kind of in the way undead work and stuff, you suspect that it's possible that you've noticed that some undead, especially those of the triumvirate, either have resistances or immunities to necrotic damage. Not all, but some, right? And so you think it's possible that this Sword Wraith commander could have resistances or immunities to necrotic. And if I remember correctly, inflict wounds does necrotic.
It is necrotic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
So I'm just,
It does.
because you rolled well enough. You don't know for sure, since obviously no one has any actual like historical knowledge of these beings. But yeah, you could easily suss it out from your own personal experience with them so far.
Yeah, no, we're good. Okay. Yeah, we're just swinging for the fences.
Okay.
Swinging for the fences, baby. Let's go.
Tear him up.
Do
Or
it, do it,
attempt
do
to.
it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
First one is
Emillynn. 2 hit.
I don't believe
23.
23. That would mean that Starkitty used up all of her channel points. So 23 to hit, yes.
I said $1,000,000 to hit. I was joking. Yeah, sorry.
You said 23.
You were counting.
Yeah. Yes, 23 hits. Remember 19
23 hits.
Oh, on the Sword Wraith Commander. Yeah, definitely hits the Sword Wraith Commander.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll both my attacks, and then I'm gonna do.
So you cut out a little bit there. Are you wanting to smite it or anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Okay. So you're gonna roll both your attack. You wanna roll both your attacks and then do the smites on the ones you choose? Okay. Go for it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So second attack. 28.
Yeah.
So first one is gonna be a level 1 divine smite along with my blessed strikes. So I get 3d8.
Nice.
Ooh.
Someone did 31 points of damage to him previously in the previous fight. How did he do 31 points of damage to him? He hadn't hit him yet, had he?
You charged
Was it
him,
me?
right?
No, he double moved to get there. But I had
don't
31
remember.
damage on the Sword Wraith Commander.
Oh, fireball.
That was you. Yeah, you fireball.
Fireball.
I forgot.
Yeah.
I started with a fireball.
And it hurt the other two too, so they're
Yes.
down too. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Do I need to give you damages separately together? I don't
What are the
remember from
different
last
types?
time. I have slashing, radiant, and acid. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Nope.
I don't remember that.
Just
Just
smash them
all
all together. These guys
Smash them all together.
don't have any
Okay.
resistances or vulnerabilities to any of those.
Yeah, that's gotcha. Okay. So first one is going to be uh, 39 damage on the first hit.
39. Wow.
Yep. And then I will, on the second one, I'll do second level
You'll do a what?
setup damage.
Second level smite.
Second level divine smite. So same rolling dice.
Okay.
That's cocked. There we go. Okay. Not bad. We've got 37.
Okay.
As my reaction, Lorkris!
Philip says,
Philip says,
smack the shit out of him.
Yes. That'll be 13 plus 14.
2 hits.
That's
So
27
$1,000,000.
hits.
Yeah.
don't forget to add your
And,
D10.
Yeah. And then this one is just going to be
You don't even have to
Normies.
divine smite this.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna normal hit this one. Right? I got that.
Don't forget the D10.
Yeah, no, I got the D10. I was just making sure that I my D8 instead. We've got 29.
The Sword Wraith commander has been smoten. Kablam! He cuts him down in his place.
And
Oh, goodness gracious! Good golly gosh!
and as a relative free action, I'm gonna sneer at his body and turn around and look at the rest of the bone claws, and then while for dramatic effect, I'm gonna use my 40-foot move to move in. As everything's happening, Lorkris is just walking across the dungeon area. Yeah, I'm just gonna move there. That's fine.
Perfect.
With a snarl on his face, mimicking Guar.
All right.
He's not happy.
Nice turn.
All right.
Well done. Miss
Jesus, fuck, that
Emillynn
was so much
just
damage.
got effed up
Probably
Ray.
should have shut the door.
Did you shut the door?
as a chimera.
That's true. That's true.
Not as bad as
God.
a chimera.
Yeah.
Put me at 1.
Although relatively speaking, I mean, that one you're right. Relatively speaking, you the greater percentage of your hit points went down. In this one, a greater amount at one time. But either way.
All right. What am I going to do? Do I want to go full Warbard? Philip, should I go full Warbard?
Done that in a while. That would be.
All right, Philip says Warbard. Okay, I'm going to ask my violin to give me my rapier. And I'm going to stab the one on the floor. 'Cause
Okay.
It hit me.
Right.
Stick him with the pointy end.
Yes, I'm sticking him with the pointy end. Since it's prone,
Mm-hmm.
do I have advantage or no, since it's a melee attack?
Yeah. Plus, you also have flanking, so it would be advantage anyway.
Oh, true.
Attaboy, Guar. Putting him in a position where it's advantage regardless.
21 to hit.
Boy.
Okay. The target is a 19. You guys
sweet.
figured that out.
D8. D8 plus 4. 8 points of damage.
Take it.
Anything else?
Bonus action. Lorkris, Fern, Philip loves you.
Yay!
Nice. Okay. So Lorkris and Fern and Rylar all have right, or not Rylar.
No,
Guar.
Rylar doesn't have one.
Right,
Guar, yeah.
Okay. Alrighty then. Miss Ray's done. Now it is Rylar's turn. He's just gonna say, "You hurt my friend. I'm gonna tear you up." And he's gonna point blank purple beamer on the one that's.
Pew pew pew!
Actually, he's gonna, since technically he's in that square. The Rylar is gonna move here, and then here without breaking, the attack for opportunity combat area. And he's going to purple beamer the big guy at the little guy.
Yeah.
All right. So first one's a hit.
Nice.
Second one's a miss.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Third one's a hit.
There we go.
Yeah.
2
That's-
out of 3.
that's
2
right.
out of 3.
That's what's up.
So it's going to shove it back. It's 10 feet per hit, right? So that's going to knock it into this one. That one's going to get a dexterity saving throw to remain upright or be knocked prone. It succeeds in the first one, but it's still being pushed through his same square. So I'm going to have him roll twice. And that's a 1. So, yeah, this guy is like 10. He steps back and then 20. This guy's basically got mowed over. Prone. And now this thing is within range of Lorkris.
You got plenty of options there, Lorkris.
Oh.
Rylar's starting to get tips from the bunkai in his head.
Battle tactics.
All righty.
That's a great play.
Rylar is done. Next is going to be the sword wraiths. So this sword wraith is going to stand up.
Dead.
He's going to walk over to Guar. And this sword wraith is going to stand up, who's already next to Guar. And they're both going to attack Guar. Just because it's simple for them. They're soldiers.
That's fair. AC is 19.
Right. They get 2 attacks each. First one is a miss.
Oof.
AC is a what?
19.
All right. Second one is 1 hit on Guar.
Okay.
Third attack is another hit. And another hit. So he gets hit 3 times.
Okay.
How close is Guar to me, by the way? Is he within 10 feet of me?
About 15 feet away from you.
Oh, okay.
I'm right in front of him. I could just reach out and heal.
Oh wait, I'm gonna re-roll that because that's one too many d8s. Wow, or it takes a bit of a hit here. 33 points of damage.
Okay.
And those guys are done. 6th in the round is Fern.
It is me as my turn.
It is.
That's so cool and stuff. So listen. I'm going to. Okay. I want to punch them with the erupting earth at 5th level. The fairy fired bone claw guy. Those 2, but I want to avoid Guar and myself.
Yeah, that's doable.
Okay, and I want to shift over where I'm within 10 feet of Guar. Just like what, like, ish. Right there. Fine,
Okay.
that's fine. As long as I'm within 10 feet of Guar.
All right.
And then I'm going to punch them.
Okay. Do they make a saving throw?
Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. I'm going to do the bone claw first.
I need
The DC is a what?
19. I need one more
the
D12.
bone claw fails. The sword wraith gets. Oh, yeah. The sword wraith also fails. These guys are having a bad day.
That's 20. 30 points of punching by rock damage.
Which sword wraith is that?
1.
You can scratch one off the board for me.
Jeez.
You destroy one of the sword wraiths and it makes him prone, correct?
No,
It's just difficult terrain.
it's just difficult
okay.
terrain now.
You said 30 points?
30. 3-0.
Wow. Okay. You took a nasty hit. I think that's everybody, right? Because the sword wraith commander was initiative 7 and he's dead. So
Yep.
top of
Yeah.
the round, the bone claws.
How far does the fairy fire emit light?
It emits light. It's bright light for 10 feet.
So it radiates 10 feet around them.
Wait.
I don't.
Dim. Oh, they shed dim light for 10 feet.
Okay,
Okay.
so dim light 10 feet around them. Gotcha. All right. So this bone claw is gonna stand up. He's been shifted. He has a new target in front of him. Lorkris.
Yeah.
First attack is a miss.
Cool.
Does a 21 get there?
Yeah.
Okay. So he pierces you with his big nasty claws
Oh no.
for 15 points of piercing damage, and you're now dragged towards it. Of course, you're already within 5 feet of it because of where it's how it stood up, where it stood up.
That's fair. As a reaction
but you're also
to
grappled.
being,
So
I'm also grappled. That's fine. As a reaction to being hit, I'm going to cast Hellish Rebuke at 4th level.
So this thing looks pretty beat up already. Oh no, never mind. This is number 1. Never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Proceed. I was thinking of that one.
So it's 5d10 fire damage.
It's a dexterity saving throw, DC 16.
Yeah. Dex saving throw, DC 16.
16?
Yeah.
He missed it by that much.
Woo! Let's go.
So that's
You
5d...
need another D.
5d10. No, I got it.
Okay.
Oh, that's weak. 17 points. Wow, that's weak.
Yeah.
It's not
17
that
points
bad
of
for
fire damage.
3d10.
It's just a
not
bunch
great,
of 3s and 2s. Yeah, it's okay. Damage is damage
That's right.
at this point.
All right. So that was the Hellish Rebuke against him, right? And you took the
That
damage that I did
was my
against
reaction.
you, right? Okay. And you already took his damage, right?
Yes, I already took the damage.
All right. And did I do that bone claw yet?
Nope.
All right.
No.
Since he can't shadow jump, he's gonna do the only thing he can do, which is multi-attack. Well, the one who fairy fired him. One's gonna be a hit. The other one's a nat 20.
Yep.
Is it 60 feet? Oh, you've already
Doesn't
used
matter,
your
it's a
reaction.
So I'm gonna do the first one first.
Yep.
I haven't taken a hit yet. This is the first time.
I know.
You don't even have
So the
your
first
symbiotic
attack
I
is
don't?
31
Of course
points
not.
damage.
Unbelievable.
31?
Yeah. That was the non-crit.
How do you not have your symbiotic entity?
Huh?
Never mind.
You have your temporary hit points, so. Oh no, she.
No, I don't.
No.
Oh,
I didn't do that.
I thought you did. But
I've did it recently, but not this fight.
Okay.
The crit hit. Wow, you got lucky. I rolled an 8 and 2 1s for the crit hit. So, so 8, 9, 10. So that's going to be 24 points of damage. So the regular hit did more damage than the crit hit because I rolled a 9 and 8 and an 8 on the regular damage. All right. So, and you're now grappled and pulled right up to it.
You see her go, and just like spiders are falling out of her hair.
I could just see you screaming, "No touchy, no touchy!"
Yeah.
Don't touch me, I'm gonna pee on you.
Lorkris. She will pee on them too.
Yeah. That's yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, one of these are down.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna swing at it
Okay.
because. it's the
While you're
best.
grappled.
Yeah, grappling doesn't stop me from.
It's true, never mind.
Right. Grappling just keeps him basically incapacitated in his place. Can't move.
In movement.
Yeah.
It's restrained, not incapacitates. But yeah.
Sorry, I meant restrained. Yeah. I was just reading
yeah.
this as the condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated.
Gotcha.
Incapacitate him.
25 to hit on the first one.
Of course.
Yes.
Like I said, the 19 is your target.
It was
DC's
18.
19.
That's
19.
right. Oh, I mean, yeah, 19, 14 plus 8. So we'll get there.
Mm-hmm.
First one with Blessed Strikes. Wow, that was perfect. I am great.
You are.
So 18 damage on the first one.
Okay.
That was savage. And then second one. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Right? Did I do that right?
What's your minimum damage?
14.
14.
Oh, okay. I mean, you're gonna slay this one no matter what.
Just roll the
I just
damage
wanna roll.
anyway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna swap these.
25.
Yeah, he's so dead.
All right. It's down. Then
That was
it's-
War.
that was his 2 attacks, and now Guar.
Now Guar. Guar.
Would he attack the
sees
guy that
that-
hit him, or the one that's grappled? I think he would probably be more protective of
Fern.
Fern. So
Yeah, 100% is gonna go chomp chomp on the oops, wrong one. On the bone claw, holding Miss Fern. That's a nat.
Oh
Nat
no!
one. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Does Guar get his own inspiration die?
Nope.
What?
Sorry.
Why?
Why? Because he's not a player character, and also because
But
he's
No,
an animal companion.
He does. Yeah.
If he were, if the context were different, then the answer would be yes. But
Yeah. Okay. Guar is shooketh. He just got hit. He sees Fern. He goes to snap, and he kind of. Like,
I mean, it makes sense
he misses.
narratively. I get it, but I have to
Yeah.
try.
Yeah, he missed because he's trying not to hurt.
yeah,
That's a very good
on the-
point.
on the fumble
Yeah.
table, we get a not too bad one. This one's called useless. Fall and become stunned for 1 round.
Yeah, the force of his bite knocked him out.
Could have been worse. He could have accidentally hit Miss Ray. He could have accidentally hit himself. There's like lots of things that could have
he chomped so hard that he rung his own bell.
Yeah.
Just he expected there to be, but not.
If it was a cartoon, his teeth are all cracked right now. Just like ah.
Speaking of Ray,
Oh no!
Emillynn, Ray,
Alright.
it's your turn.
Rylar, help me out with the bone claw. Purple beamer.
Roger.
And I'm going to purple beamer it myself.
Yes.
That's the one that's fairy fire, so we have advantage.
Exactly. Yes.
All right.
Oh, never mind.
So,
would Guar would have had advantage on it?
no. Oh, because of the
Because
fairy
it's
fire.
fairy
fire.
Sure. Oh,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
that's a good point.
forgot.
We might be able to undo. I mean, it would
Yeah.
would undo the fumble. I'll tell you this: we'll split the difference. I will unstun him and bring him up, and we'll just say he missed.
I'm happy with that.
Because that'd be a little bit too retro. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say this to you: you're in melee range of it because it has reach.
Oh, so then I don't have advantage.
No, you don't have advantage. You wouldn't have advantage anyway with the ranged attack.
But he's in fairy fire.
Oh no, you have advantage because of the fairy fire.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Well, the thing is, though, if you remember correctly, when you're casting any kind of range spell within melee range of somebody, then they can get an attack of opportunity on you.
Oh, even though he's grappling Fern?
Well, he's grappling her with one hand.
Mm.
I didn't know that when you make a range attack next to
Yeah,
someone,
that's
they get
why.
an
That's why I had to
attack.
give a special feat to Rylar because when he was
I just
doing
thought it
his
was
purple
disadvantage.
beamers, at
Fifth
point
edition,
blank
it's just
range, I
disadvantage.
created a special feat called point blank range that allows him to cast at point blank range. Because otherwise,
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I always understood it as it's disadvantage.
Yeah, that's how I understood it too.
That's 5th edition.
oh,
That's
well,
why I
okay,
was
that
like,
makes more
so that I
sense.
don't-
Sorry, I do get the two confused. I gave
No,
him
yeah,
point
yeah,
blank
yeah.
range so he wouldn't have disadvantage to do it at point blank range.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, you're right. That makes more sense. Thank you for helping me remember the
No,
differences.
yeah, you're good. You're good.
I have too many additions in my
much.
brain. Thank you for your patience.
Yeah, no, you're good.
That's what we are here.
I know.
So arguably I would say it becomes a flat roll now.
Yeah, that's exactly
Because
right.
it'd be, cool.
That's a natural 17 plus 12
Yeah.
for the first one.
Okay.
Second one is a natural 1.
Mm.
Oh no, I get
But-
hit.
Let me roll my damage for the first one that actually hit.
Yeah, good idea.
5 points of damage.
Wow, it looks really tore up. Whoops.
But it's only 1d10 Fern.
That's okay. Well, we'll see if it actually hits me. We'll see.
Yeah. It could hit Guar.
I gotta do your fumble
Cool.
here.
Mhm.
This one's gonna sting. Oh shit.
What happened?
Oh no.
Oh no, this isn't that bad. I misread it. So this is number 72. I misread it as knocked ally, but that's not correct. It's knocked silly. you're I guess the hood of
purple
your
beam?
cloak gets twisted up into your face. You're blind until your next round.
Yeah, I'm all like, hood. Bad time.
Yeah. All right.
Philip flew in front of your face and caught your...
Yep. It's Rylar's turn now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Philip would do that.
For sure. One hit. Wait. No, that actually isn't. You're gonna miss, I think. Yeah, 17 is a miss.
Miss with advantage.
Wow.
Missed with the.
Oh, wait, he
rolled
has
it with
advantage? Yeah, I forgot about
Because
that.
it's the fairy fire.
All right, so the
one.
first one is definitely a
So
miss because I rolled a 6 and then a 5.
So quickly.
Now, second attack.
Goodness. Go.
No, we're in the
The
middle
hell?
of the fight. We're win.
What is that number? I need
It's
to
a
fire this
3.
dice. It's a 3. I rolled 2 3s. His second attack is a miss. His third attack is a 17 and a 19. That's definitely going to get there. So I need to roll.
Good.
Oh, actually, it doesn't matter. His minimum damage will kill it. Bam! You guys annihilated the. Oh no, there's one left. There's the sword wraith.
There's the sword wraith.
Which is its turn now.
Hey, you're right. It is its turn. It's gonna make a roundabout way to try and get away.
Oh, it's my turn now.
Yes, it is Fern's turn.
I'm going to cast.
Oh, this dice was.
Didn't do it again.
So I'm going to cast Erupting Earth.
What's the range of Erupting Earth?
120 feet.
You're good. You're good.
And I'm just gonna punch him right in the face.
Okay.
At level 3.
You mean right in the butt, or you're gonna try and punch his butt into his face?
No, I think she's trying to cause it to punch him.
Oh, so it makes a giant fist that comes up, and you kind of point it the way you want.
And punch him in the face.
Okay.
Yeah.
I should totally see you doing like.
Dexterity saving throw DC 19.
I see you totally doing some Toph shit. I just imagine Toph just going, and it just spikes up.
I love the look of this whole thing,
Yes.
but I'm after time.
Yeah.
Really.
8 plus 6 plus 6.
Well,
20.
plus 8.
Yeah, so 20.
20. She smashes it into dust.
As soon as that thing dies, Fern is gonna look over to Lorkris. I thought we were supposed to be sneaking.
I'm gonna start checking out the cages for the cells.
Okay.
Yeah, Lorkris is just gonna sigh, just. Friends, and like look around. He's just gonna, and he's gonna look at the. He's not really gonna acknowledge the, like he did, but he's not gonna. It's just like it's gonna gesture to the cells and like look and see immediately left, right.
I'm gonna go immediately to the door, the cage that I'm closest to.
I'm going to do that one first.
All right. So you would need to get close. All of you would need to get within 10 feet of the door to see in. So like basically you would need to get kind of not 10 feet, but probably like like in direct line of sight of it because of what it is. So
that's fair.
You just back up and look both directions.
Yeah.
All right.
Question: Is the door at the far end open?
What door? This
one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because remember, the first thing the sword commander did was open it.
Yeah. I'm gonna go close it actually before I go look in any cell.
Fair enough. You're gonna go close it. So.
Yeah.
I'll just say, you two check these two cells. They are empty. Rylar comes over and pets War. You all go to the next one over. Miss Ray doesn't see anything. Miss Fern sees what looks like a mostly naked, large. Here, I'm going to describe it. A mostly naked, large, slumped over figure of a humanoid person, possibly a Goliath, chained to this wall right here.
No.
Slumped over. So remember, I described the doors. They're not doors. They're like graded. They're like
Fern would be sticking her face up against the grate.
Like, do you guys remember the scene in Pirates of the Caribbean, the little prison cell that, what's his nuts?
It has the little things on there, so
Yeah.
Fern would be like
Yeah.
onto the grate.
So
Is
she
this
looks in.
Moo?
So there's no response from him at all.
Can I
and
check the
then-
door handle?
Of course, the prison cell is locked.
I'm going to Chock-a-Pillar.
I'm gonna make him lying down just because he's actually.
I'm going to the next one.
He's chained and slumped over like this.
Chock-a-Pillar.
And
Go
you're
in
going over
there.
to the next one.
Yeah, since that one's empty.
You find a half orc chained to this wall, and he's kind of. You do note that he's moving and groaning just a little.
Forgot his name.
I just start shoving Chock-a-Pillar through the thing.
You want help
I
remembering? I
could
think
check on.
Fate has the names.
Moo.
Yeah,
She remembers
his
Moo.
Oh.
But
Oh, yeah. I got you. For writer, did you say it was in there?
the
The
half-orc.
half-orc.
Half orc.
Riders. So
And I can bring it up if
is
you need.
Baboon.
Baboom the Vanguard.
Baboon, yeah.
Baboon.
So you look in there. Lorkris, you're done with your door. Did you want to, while they're moving and checking each door and you see her trying to talk to Moo, what do you do? Do you stay by the door, or do you go and wait for them to check, or do you want to go check on one of the doors? Or
I'm gonna
something
go
else?
check on the cell that hasn't been looked at,
That's this one?
and as I'm approaching that cell, I'm gonna say, Guar, watch the door, will you?
Pointing at this one?
Yeah.
So he
Let
comes
me know
over.
if anything tries to come through.
Yeah, he comes over and
Yeah,
parks
that-
right there.
Yeah.
And Rylar will come over and kind of stand right in the middle. See if anybody needs him to do anything. He looks like he's just waiting for orders. You look inside that cell. As you all look closer, so you look inside that cell and you see a familiar blue and gold dragonborn chained to the wall.
Yeah.
But as you all stare into the darkness even closer, I know you have dark vision, but it'd still be, shadowed, and you would have to use your dark vision to see. You're all kind of horrified. Vavoom is chained up with his left arm to the wall. His right arm is missing a hand and is tied around to the other chain, the rope. And it also, you can't quite tell, but it looks like there may be some sort of wound on his right foot or ankle. Sorry, I'm saying that to you.
Mhm.
Okay. The scene that Lorkris sees is and Vavoom is kind of you can tell he's trying to move, like he's heard battle going on and he's trying to be active. And you hear him kind of groaning, like he's trying to get the strength to move up, to get up. Lorkris, you see, what was her name again?
Gashura.
Ashura.
You see Gashura, and it's a terrifying sight because you immediately see that all her limbs and even her tail seem fine, but you don't see her wings anymore. And Fern, you're looking in at Moo, and he's not moving at all. You don't hear anything. So you're saying something. You're saying Moo. You're saying something.
Yes. And I'm trying to shove Chonkapillar through the grate. Go check on him while I go look for the keys.
Okay. So you're gonna go look for
So
the
I'm like
keys.
shoving Chonkapillar through. Like, go check on him really quickly. Okay, you go really fast now. Start
Right.
through other.
So you're
from the keys
gonna
and
go do the investigation for the keys?
Yeah.
Where do you want to go in the room to investigate the keys?
The first body. And I'm gonna start going through all the different bodies until I find the key.
Okay.
So.
And I'm gonna look at Rylar.
Oh, I was
And I'm gonna be like, Rylar, help me find the keys.
And then you say at the same time, Rylar.
Yeah. I'm like, Rylar!
Huh?
I was gonna have Rylar talk to Vavoon while I go searching for the keys too.
So you guys have this happen, and you look at each other, and you're like, oh, okay.
Rylar, do what you want.
Okay,
I'm
we're
looking
on
for
the same
keys.
So he's all like confused now because he's been giving 2 different orders.
Listen to Miss Ray, don't listen to me.
And now he goes, okay, and he goes over and he watches the door. And we're technically, I don't know why I'm moving the figures around. We're gonna describe it from now on, okay?
I'm searching tables, and
So
I'm gonna search the main dude too.
The commander. All right.
Yeah.
So you go search the commander. She searches the closest one to her. What do you do?
I just start searching bodies.
What are you
for
doing,
keys.
Lorkris? You see Gashora. She looks like she's breathing.
I mean, first thing I'm gonna try to do is I'm just gonna be like,
You're gonna try and yank the thing off.
do I like, as I see it, there's that moment of grabbing the bars. I'm like, can I rip this down? And there's a part of me that wants to try, even though I have a feeling that's not gonna work. Like there's that rush of adrenaline.
Try it.
Yeah. What would you like me to make? Athletics?
Yeah, that would be an athletics check, sir.
He's just Chonkapillar just being squished bars.
Yeah.
Funny
Poor little
visual.
chunk of pillars squished through the bars. We'll get to that and what he experiences in a second while she's searching through one of the sword wraith's bodies. And then looks like somebody needs to go pee real quick.
Yeah.
So while your athletics check. Natural 20, but remember you can't critically succeed on a skill check. So what's the total?
32.
Your DC was a 30, so you just basically get enraged and rip the door right off its hinges.
We all hear that, and I stop, and I'm like, what the heck just happened?
Yeah, and then what? You move in to check on her? She's breathing but unconscious. You note that so her tail isn't removed, but it's been maimed. Her wings have been clipped, literally cut off. And you try and wake her and get her going, and she kind of moans, and it's a strange sound, and you notice a lot of blood around her mouth. And you realize, after as you're trying to rouse her, you realize that they have cut out her tongue. And Rylar's watching Vavoom, and Vavoom may actually gets to his feet barely, and then stumbles over. And Rylar's like, he's not looking too good, but he's up. Looks like they did something to his foot. And sadly, Chonkapillar goes over, and you emotion, of course you have an empathic connection to him, and you feel deep sadness from him. And you don't find anything in the body of that person. You find the keys to the cells on the commander. And basically, you guys go around to all of the remaining cages.
Yeah, I unlock all of them.
And I'm sure Druid goes in to check on Moo.
I go check on Vavoon.
I don't know. What do you do? I shouldn't assume.
Fern. So Fern goes in there with Chonkapillar. And she'll go up to Moo.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll just be like, 2 of your friends are safe, okay?
So as you get closer, you can definitely tell that he's expired several days ago. There's no sign of the 4th party member, which was
S.
I got it. Nope. Erskill.
Erskill.
Right,
Erskill.
thanks.
The
I mean, I have it
Dwarven
handy.
War
I can
Cleric.
bring it up, but I appreciate you.
Erskine was what?
You.
Erskill, the Dwarven War Cleric.
The cleric. Yeah.
There's no sign of him. But Lorkris, you're over there helping Gishura. And you guys with the keys are able to unlock all their shackles.
And Moose.
I'm sorry?
And Moo.
And move.
get
No,
him
of
out
course,
too.
yeah. I'm assuming, yeah, that you would. And then, you do find that they've been tortured for some period of time, obviously. And Vavoom's right tendon has been severed on his foot, on his ankle, his Achilles tendon, and his right arm is more than just his hand. Like his right arm in the middle has been severed.
Yeah.
Lannister. Yeah.
Yeah, basically maimed him. And again, like I
Is
said,
it his sword arm?
what was that?
Was it his sword arm?
Yes.
More than likely, yes.
Okay.
There's no reason to clap for that.
No, I was
No,
trying to kill the bug.
You're trying to kill the moth or fly. Yeah, I get it.
Go ahead.
No.
I have a question. I have a DM question, which I can ask at the break.
Do it.
Absolutely. Oh, did you want to take a break now?
No.
Okay. You want to ask this question
Not
during
yet.
the break?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to at
I'll
least
just ask
cast
it.
some healing spells to kind of provide some comfort.
Yeah. So you know that if you, at this point, because they've been wounded for so long, if you cast healing spells, their wounds will become permanent unless
Oh.
you can cast regenerate on them.
I can start doing like basic medicine stuff because I'm proficient.
True. You could like dress their wounds so they don't get infected and stuff. That's right. Right. So.
I'm gonna go over to Moo.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna cast Gentle Repose.
It actually, of course, he's gone into the state of rigor mortis and stuff already for a while. But your Gentle Repose actually kind of almost retroactively brings him back to kind of a more pristine state. But you note that they were especially hard on him. Even though he still has all of his limbs, I will just say, let's just say that he doesn't have any of his fingers or toes or his eyes or his tongue. They were, and the rest of his body is just incredibly brutally tortured. He must have been rough. Or whatever. I mean, it sort of in a way makes sense.
Yes.
He's a Goliath. They had some sort of a special hatred for him, as but they, from their warped kind of
Perception.
zealous perspective, right? Their
perspective.
They would have seen him as probably one of your, they see you as this false prophet, and they, this guy could be one of your disciples for all they know. Because again, that's their warped perspective.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So what you doing over there?
I was just looking up heal spell and
Okay.
see what it does.
Right.
Heal, I have it as well.
I do too.
Yeah, I don't remember with fifth. I know in 3.5 they had literally a spell called regeneration. They could help people in instances.
I have access
So-
to it. I just didn't take it.
Right.
I was gonna say I actually have access to the spell. So okay, I guess I'll ask a question now.
Mhm.
Because I'm not sure if this is one of those spells that like you would allow in this world, but I actually do have regeneration, so I can regenerate. Okay.
So regeneration is not the same thing as like resurrection or raise dead or revivify.
I still wanted to double check.
No, absolutely. I got
I just don't have it prepared.
Yeah, no, I
have it.
I have access to it, but I didn't take it in my last level.
So it's up to you guys. You could heal them now, and it would help them out a lot. They're obviously at multiple levels of exhaustion right now anyway. Or you could try and keep them comfortable for an entire long rest, in which case then you could switch out one of your spells for regeneration, and you might actually, it's been a few days, so I'm going to say there's a percentage chance that it fails, because I'm sure that I need to double check the 5th ed version real quick of regeneration.
Yeah, do you want me to read it to you, or do you just want to look it up yourself?
It real quick. I appreciate you.
Okay. I can read it out loud to chat, though.
I'll do it, but thank you. So it basically, you touch a creature and stimulate its natural healing ability. The target regains 48 plus 15 hit points. For the duration of the spell, the target regains 1 hit point at the start of each of its turns, 10 hit points each minute. The target's severed body members, fingers, legs, tails, and so on, if any, are restored after 2 minutes. If you have the severed part and hold it to the stump, the spell instantaneously causes the limb to knit to the stump. So,
wonder if that'll work on wings.
It's technically a body part.
Tongues.
Yeah.
Hands. It's a 7th level spell. I only have 1 7th. I could do 1 7th, 8th, so I could.
You could add a little bit. Say again. You could do what? 1 7.
Cast it twice.
Oh, at 1 7th.
Yeah, at 7th level.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and 1 8th level.
Okay.
I imagine we're gonna try to rest with them as long as possible.
Well, you guys tell me. What is it you want to do?
Oh yeah, we want to make them as comfortable as possible.
No, I know that. I'm asking you what you do next.
We should try to get down to the blind spot and go into the tavern.
Yep.
Get them safe. Bring Moo.
Oh yes. Like, Rylar, help me. Help me with Vavoom.
Okay. So
I will carry Moo.
You'll carry Moo. How are you going to take care of Gashura?
Have Gashura. I'll try to help with Gashura, and then I'll just have...
You and Gwar, while the two of you help Moo? Okay, right. Or help Vavoom? Okay.
Yeah.
So, with some great effort, you guys make your way down to the dead zone, which isn't too far away, luckily.
Actually, before we do all that, the keys that I have, will it lock that door?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to lock that door first. It's this one. And then we're going to do everything.
And Philip goes, maybe it's barricaded too.
That's a great idea, Philip. That's why I keep you around.
I'm going to cast Wall of Stone in front of the door. Just like all the layers. And I'll concentrate on it for 10 minutes, so it's permanent.
Well, so it's permanent?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I have stone shape, we're fine.
Right. You can stone shape your own wall. Right, yeah. Okay, good. All right. Of course, the risk here is...
They're going to know.
Philip brings up, this is good, but this is risky. If we do this way now, we help them out, right? Which is the right thing to do, probably. But it also means there's more of a chance that if somebody comes checking on these guys, then they'll know we're here.
They might know.
They were going to know we were here eventually.
They already know we're here.
Well, if Rylar goes, if they already knew that we were here, then why did that guy go running to try and tell them?
Well,
not all news
they know we're
travels
here.
fast.
They may not know where we are, but they already know we're here. Our friends are more important.
Fair enough. All right. Good choice. So you guys eventually, with great effort, make your way back down, not that far away, to the dead zone that you had found, through another hole in the wall that you had created. Do you try and blockade that as well? Do you have any more spells to do so?
Technically, but no.
What do you mean technically?
I mean,
she technically has the spell slot to do it, but she's not doing it. She's not barricading the hole, right?
Okay.
yeah.
So you don't want to barricade the next hole?
I mean, unless somebody tells me to. That's not what she's thinking about.
Anyone?
Fern, can you barricade this door too, please?
Okay. Actually. That's the stone that I already manipulated, right?
Well, no, right. But what I was can't you just cast another wall of stone?
I could. But I was just wondering if this is the door that I already...
Yeah, so this was, was the blocked off wall? Or the walled off
I'll do that.
archway? Okay, all right. So you create another wall of stone. And you guys rest in your pocket dimension inn, taking care of your friends, Gashura, Vavoom, and the corpse of Mu. Saddened that you couldn't find the remains of Arathius?
Erskul.
Or Erskul? Where'd I get it right?
Erskul.
Erskul, yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
I have them written down. I do. I mean, I created them, so I should. But yeah. Okay. Obviously, you guys get them in a comfortable state first. You I'm going to have you roll medicine checks. Everybody who wants to do medicine checks on them, because I know that you can do it too as a bard, having learned from Fern.
13.
26.
That was with your super barddom?
I rolled a 5.
Oh, yeah. 13. So you're able to make Vavoom a little bit more comfortable.
Fern comes over. You're doing good, Miss Ray.
You're
still
doing a
learning."
very good job, Miss Ray. Yeah.
All right,
But you should really be doing this instead, but it's fine. 26.
Okay, so you definitely stabilized Gashura. I mean, she was already stable technically, but you made her much more comfortable. She's feeling better. You actually take away a level of exhaustion, and she's obviously still pretty wounded. But
Gashura, I'm going to be your favorite person by the end of this because I'm going to grow your tongue back because I have spells for that. We just have to wait till tomorrow, okay?
she looks at you with kind of tears in her eyes, and she looks hopeful, but you can also tell that she's doubtful from the look in her eyes.
You can doubt me all you want, my love. It's okay. Do you want some tea? I'm gonna try not to be too snarky. I know I can kind of be a dick, but I'll try not to be.
She winks at you with a little bit of a grin that makes her hurt and wince because of the pain.
That's what you get.
What do you guys do?
Me?
Yeah, while she's taking care of Gashura. You were working on Vavoom. Do you go over and help her with Vavoom now that you see her? She's doing a decent job, but all right, roll your medicine check.
I'm not as good as Fern.
25.
Okay. Vavoom is feeling lots better. You are able to remove 2 levels of exhaustion from him. He needs more rest, obviously. His wounds look pretty rough. Some of them have already kind of scarred over a lot. So to be honest with you, you're thinking you have, like looking at them both, I'm going to have you roll 1 medicine check for both of them for your character to come up with sort of like a doctor's prognosis of
both?
For both. I'm going to have you roll once because you've already rolled to stabilize them, right?
And examine them.
Yeah, you examine them in the process of making them feel better. But this one roll is for you to have a prognosis of what your chances are of the regenerate spell actually working the way you hope it will. So roll it.
14.
You still have a bardic inspiration die.
That's
I
true.
would give you one again.
Well, it doesn't matter. They don't run out.
Oh, 15.
Wait,
Oh.
Bardic Inspiration doesn't run out?
It
I
does
rolled a
run out
1.
after 10 minutes.
Oh well.
I
so
get them.
10.
I get them back after every short rest.
Okay.
So,
Well, and then of course one more
guidance.
blessings of dew from Rylar.
16.
Wow, we just keep one at a time. All right. I mean, what was the
But
DC
I
I was gonna
examined
say?
that. Does that mean I would get advantage?
No.
I rolled pretty good when I examined them.
All right, I'll give you that.
I rolled an 18.
But you don't get to add. You don't, yeah. No, I guess that's right. So
Do I assist her with my 18?
no,
Darn.
go ahead.
25.
Okay. The
That
DC
didn't
was
include
20.
the other things. If I included the other stuff, it would be 27.
That's right. So you're pretty confident because of the severity of the wounds and the worst part is the age of the wounds. The wounds have started to scar over already, and they've been re-wounded in some of the same places. And so you think you have a 50-50 shot of the regenerate spell actually working on each one of them. 50-50 shot. Actually, it'll be it's a little bit worse for Gashura because it's going to be 50-50 shot per thing that's been severed. With
I think she would want her tongue back more than her.
more than what?
Starting
Her
with that.
wings.
Yeah.
Not like
Maybe.
it matters. It's 50-50 across the board.
But like,
No, it's not 50-50. Oh, but it's three separate rolls. 50-50 per. So like,
I'm commenting on her going, she'd rather have her whatever you, or it's still 50-50 comes back or not. But
yeah.
I had a really gross idea for the severed arm. If we like fresh cut it, would it come back cleaner? But that's really awful.
I don't know if that's that awful of an idea. It's
I'm sure he would be okay
It's
with that
actually
idea.
clever, creative thinking on your part. It's what
It
a
is,
doctor
it
might
is.
do, right?
Get to cut off the gross stuff. I would pick it up and look at it and be like, it's green. We might have to cut off the gross part to grow back the new hand.
All right, I would say that would, that would give you a bit better percentage chance.
If you're okay with that.
Yeah, I mean, it's if you're okay with doing it, it's
Baboon.
really up to you.
it's baboon.
Baboom, baboom.
Oh,
We
you're
can
asking if
handle that.
Baboon's okay with that?
Yeah.
I mean, he's fine with that. I mean, he's like, that okay by me. Either, just either way.
We'll try. There's a shot. What about his ankle, his Achilles tendon? Can I try to knit it back together or something? Because
Yeah, no, like
Anyway.
I said, that one also is a chance, but for him, it's a 50-50 shot of regenerating all of them. As far as, and you increase the chance, at least for the arm, by doing what you had suggested. There's no way to really make his tendon like you just mangle it more. So,
okay, well, we can't do any of this until tomorrow because I have to prepare the spell anyway.
all right.
While all of that's going on, I'm tending to Moo. I'm dressing his wounds, in this sense of respect and kind of caring for him. While doing it, I'm humming a song from like my tribe as I do it, just like that.
Right on.
You know, like what we would do when we would tend to the dead.
I do want to
the same way.
There's one thing I have to retroactively forgot to describe that Fern would have figured out. Well, I don't know. Did you actually do one of your medical investigations on his corpse? I don't think you did.
Not yet. I was planning on doing that last because, you know, she's trying to be like super strong and stuff. But as soon as she starts talking to him, she's going to start crying. So
gotcha. Right.
She wanted to wait.
So you're doing this ritual and singing the song, and Fern's having a hard time keeping it together. What do? You join him in his song?
I start adding to his song
with your
my
violin. Nice. And Rylar will just sit there quietly and peacefully. And so after you guys do all that, you're done with, you're done with the two folks. You go over to Moo to check on him and do your medical. Go ahead and roll your medicine check on him.
Ooh. 29.
29. So you realize probably the reason why he died in their torture wasn't necessarily because the wounds that he has aren't nearly as severe as the other ones that other folks have. But you do find that his legs are shattered and his spine is broken. And but this was not done through torture. And you suspect that very likely what happened was he sustained that. Remember how I told you guys you'd heard a report that their flight mission had failed and they fell, and you think that he probably sustained these injuries during doing that. And sure enough, you all chat with the only person you can chat with, and Vavoom explained that he says, what is his name again? I'm gonna write it down.
Vavoom.
Erskill,
thank you.
Erskill.
Yeah.
Oh.
Erskill, his was the first wyvern to hit the barrier, and he was immediately separated from the wyvern, and the wyvern was knocked unconscious, and he fell immediately to his death. Must have been killed instantly. I was fortunate that my wyvern was able to keep hold of me. We hit second, and my wyvern was able to recover somewhat, and but still it crashed to the ground, but it took the brunt of my fall for me. So I think I only cracked some ribs and was knocked unconscious. If I remember, when I was seeing it, I saw also that Moo hit after that. He wasn't as lucky, and he basically, but he hit at a different point. He didn't fall as far as the rest of us. He hit a rocky crack near the side of the mountain, and so he didn't fall quite as far, but I heard the sickening crunch, and so I'm pretty sure that's what happened to him. Luckily, Geshora, she was able to, we were all flying so quickly, and then we hit the barrier, and there was like almost no time to stop. She was the fourth one to hit she got separated from her wyvern, but and her wings aren't really designed, they haven't evolved to be give her perfect flight, but more like a feather fall effect, as it were. It just makes her fall slower. So she still hit the ground pretty hard, but I don't think she broke anything. And she tried to get us recovered, and she had basically had dragged us to a nearby cave, and I helped, and we had to drag Moo, and he seemed all broken and shattered, but he was alive and breathing, in and out of consciousness. And not long after, we, a day or two, we were survived hunting, and we were trying to come up with a plan of how we were going to make it out of this area, because it was very rough. And, but before we were able to execute our survive and escape plan from these mountains, turns out we had fallen into some sort of accessible valley, or through some sort of secret passage, some pathway. But this army of undead came upon us. Was a massive bone claw creatures, and we just, in our weakened state, had no chance against them, and they took us prisoner. And this was, I don't know how long it's been, but they tortured me first, and then Gashura, and then Moo. They were really especially rough on Moo. I think they wanted us to hear his suffering. We did our best to fight them, but we could not. And after a while, Moo was always trying to say we can make it and give us encouragement through his pain and his suffering. But that just made the gods want to whip him and hurt him more, and he did it anyway. But after several days, we didn't hear him anymore, and we lost hope until you all came. Thank you.
Sorry we took so long.
You came when you could. There's no way you could have known. I'm honestly shocked that you're here. How are you even here? In this place of death and decay?
We have our ways. Just gotta figure out a way to get you, Gashura, and Moo back home.
Well, I know if you can get me up to snuff, I want to help you fight. I know Gashura would say the same. She's sleeping right now. You guys want to take this as a moment to take a break? Get snacks and peas and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You guys okay?
Bittersweet.
Oh yeah, no, I mean,
Yeah, no.
Objectively, like, just as a story, I mean, I expected nothing less, and I mean, it makes sense, absolutely. I did not. I mean, by no means do I expect anybody to come away unscathed. Like, that's just ridiculous. No, yeah, it's just.
I just want to make sure you guys are okay, because I know she can.
Oh yeah, no, I'm totally good.
I just get really into the story, okay? And that
good.
sometimes means I cry. That just is what it is. I have accepted it.
Are you kidding? You should more than accept it, embrace it, and enjoy it. It's great. So, all right, guys. Hello again. We're gonna go. We're gonna take a break. Take a little bit of a snack break and a pee break. We're gonna leave you with the montage. Leaky eyes, leaky bladder. Damn, BT.
Yes.
You the
God.
fast quipping boss. What the hell? you and Fate. Damn.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
All right.
You know, I considered setting it up for Tuesday where people could gift you a katana, but I think that's not going to be the case. So.
Huh?
Never mind.
What?
Nothing. That was specifically for VP.
Yeah,
He knows.
Oh, okay.
Simon, go to bed. What are you doing?
Ice Viper.
Piper, greetings. So let's take our break. Don't worry, we'll be back. It's okay, Simon, if you feel like you got to go to bed, but if you love being here and you want to stay, that's okay too. You're your own person, right?
We're doing good, Spiper. How are you? He was texting.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Texting his girlfriend.
You guys let me know when you want to turn on the intermission montage.
Right now, because we'll be back.
Okay, all right. Unless you wanted to chat some more.
Oh, no.
Okay. All right, guys. Don't worry, we'll be back. Enjoy the montage. Hi, guys. We're back from our snackins and bio break. Still waiting for Druid and Fate, but they will be back soon.
It's already that time of year in your area of the woods, Spiper, for using a fireplace.
Wow. Thank you, Spiper.
And also, please clarify: Did you bake your cookies using the fireplace?
That would be epic. I highly doubt that, but you never know. I mean, you never know. We might be surprised. I hope that wasn't a bit too emotional. I know it was kind of rough, but yeah, it is what it is. It is what would be.
Smoked cookies sound awesome.
Smoked cookies? I don't know, maybe. We had wood-fired tacos last night.
Mm-hmm.
For our date night. We went to, what was the name of that place?
Dos Batos Tacos.
Dos Batos Tacos. We had wood-fired tacos and wood-fired torta. For folks who don't know what a torta is, it's basically like a, I guess you would call it like a Mexican, what was those? Manwich? Or, what's the other name of a manwich? You know, Sloppy Joe. It's like a Mexican Sloppy Joe or manwich. You know, except they don't use canned meat. They use like actual pulled pork or carnitas or something like that.
Oh,
Right.
that's interesting, Spiper.
Tried mixing anise powder into the icing this
time.
time. We ended up tasting a little bit like donuts. I love donuts. I don't eat donuts, but I haven't had a donut in. I can't even count. Do you remember last time you had a donut? I don't remember last time I had a donut. Hey there, Druid! Were you cold there? But she can't hear us because she doesn't have her headphones on.
So, Spiper, what kind of icing were you making? Was it your normal vanilla icing?
And what is anise powder? I've never heard of that. Is that like a special kind of thing that donut makers use?
No, it's just another spice that you can use for flavor.
Hi, Druid.
Huh?
I believe it's one
Hi.
of the ingredients you
Hi.
can use to make one of the spices you can use to make pumpkin pie too.
Are you cold over there? Is it getting colder where you guys are at?
Oh yeah, we had a freeze warning.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. It
Wow.
got it today. It got up into the upper 40s
Oh, wow.
at
Okay.
its peak. Yeah.
You guys use your heater though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
It's in the 70s here.
Yeah.
That's pretty cold for you guys.
Well, considering
nice, yeah.
considering starting Monday, our high is supposed to be 43 degrees.
Never tilts. Perfect man to join us for D&D night. Thank you for the quick shout out of Never Tilt.
You mean DC?
No, I said thank you for the quick shout out for Never Tilt.
Oh, okay. I missed the 4.
Ah, gotcha. Works fine if you keep the cookies cold.
Icing is just cream cheese melted with butter, sweetened with pure. Oh, nice.
Stevia. Interesting. So, wow. So you try and make it with less sugar or no sugar. That's awesome. So we, sadly, I've done some research recently that most of the artificial sweeteners, stevia, monk fruit, and stuff, I forget the other one. There's another one. They include something called erythritol, which is a sugar alcohol, and it's great as an artificial sweetener. It works well, but unfortunately, there's been more recent studies that it increases the chance of blood clotting, and which can also increase your chance of like, you know, heart attacks and strokes and stuff like that.
Oh, how long have you been doing keto, Spiper?
I swear by the keto diet, sugar is a cancerous growth on our way to life.
No, I get you. I get you. I'm not trying to get you off of that. It's a tough call. We're not keto, but we try and pretty much eliminate sugar or reduce it to a great degree anytime we can. He's over there eating a donut. You're supposed to eat that during the 8 minutes that you were gone. You forgot it. It's all right. We're okay. What was that? Did you get the bug this time?
No.
No, I didn't think we would have been back by that time. I needed to raise my.
You needed some carbs.
Yeah, I needed some carbs and to raise my blood sugar a little. It's just.
Yeah, no, I got you, Spiper. You know, like I said, Starkitty and I, we try and reduce or eliminate sugar altogether and low carbs. You know, for the most part, but it's a shame that they're, you know, the artificial stuff isn't necessarily that great either. Some of it anyway. Some of it's fine.
Spiper, are you part of either Stormy, Druid, or Fate's Discord?
Yeah.
I've always had questions about keto, but always wanted to ask somebody who actually has done the diet instead of reading stuff online. So.
Yeah, that's a good point. Since
yeah.
Yeah, are you part of my Discord server? So I
can send some questions. Okay, I'll have to look you up because I do have some questions about keto, and if you've been doing it for so long, I'd rather have first-hand knowledge from you.
Hey, bro, Desai, big hugs and love to you, buddy.
Hey, bro, Desai.
Bro, Desai, and Never Teal, love you guys.
Yeah, definitely.
I would
love your opinion about the diet. So
yeah, what were you saying, Druid?
Oh, I was just saying. I saw your message, Never Tilted. I have.
You cut out
you
there.
Cut
I
out
saw
it. I haven't what?
I haven't looked or responded yet.
Oh, okay.
To Never Tilted.
That is true, Aries. That is true.
Oh, absolutely. Aries is 100% correct. But it is nice to get, you know, I get what you're saying, Starkitty. You want to hear from a person who's experienced it for several years. You know, they have experience at it. So.
Yeah, because like everybody's different. You and Aries, you and I have had that conversation in your streams. Everybody's different. But there's just some questions that I have that I'm like, I want somebody who's actually done it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Well, talk about people who've been on a low carb diet. The people you just rescued were on a no carb diet and a no anything diet for some time. Well, they were given some food just to be kept alive, food and water, bread and water. Well, probably not bread. They were probably given like rat corpses and stuff. Because you know, I mean, it's an undead city. They don't eat food anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So. Is there any particular conversations? I feel like a good role play amongst the party members while your wounded friends are sleeping and resting would be good.
Yeah, we got to figure out a way to get them back because I don't know what we're gonna do with Moo if we keep moving forward.
Oh, that's a good question.
That is a very good question.
Because,
Too bad there's no.
After 24
bad
hours,
there's-
we all get yeeted out of my magical tavern.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I guess I should have asked if you guys are ready to jump back into things.
Are you ready? Just about.
I'm ready now.
Okay. All right. Guys, thank you again for joining us this evening. We're going to do some role playing
Oh wait, I have a non-D&D question I need to ask you guys.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Okay.
Please go
Say it
ahead.
now.
This
What's
is
up,
perfect
BT?
time, BT. Because I totally get it about forgetting stuff from time to time. Now,
Yeah.
You were saying, somebody was saying something while we wait for his question? No, it's not. I was imagining it. Poor Philip. He looks. What's going on?
I mean, you asked us if we had any role playing, or if we're ready to jump back in.
Oh, is that what? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like grabbing him by his eyeball. Poor little fella.
Yeah.
There we go. That's what I was trying
Forget
to do.
what? You don't want to forget the questions we have.
Okay, what would you guys think to see a stream where I potentially get scared shirtless?
I don't want to see you shirtless, dude. I'm sorry.
I do. It'll be like peeling back the banana.
I'm
I
with
realize how
Aries.
that's
I'm
just
with Aries. This
way more inappropriate.
I love it. Fate.
BT, I don't even know why you're asking. Of course.
I mean, of course, I don't. I don't want to see my friends scared.
I absolutely do.
But if you're shirtless, I'm down. Dead
Space remake.
Okay.
Do it. Do it. I will probably lurk in that stream, but do it.
I don't know. That game doesn't look scary at all to me. I'm sorry.
So I've played it. I actually am not a horror fan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jinx. I'm not much of a horror to that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say that I did thoroughly enjoy playing Dead Space. It for me, it had more of like that. It didn't get me a lot on like a personally on a jump scare, but it definitely got me on a like a suspense of like I don't want to go down. I don't want to go. I was I don't. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I actually really enjoyed Dead Space, the first one.
Yeah,
The second one got me upset.
That kind of content is great, BT, for folks who see you in a different light. It's really worth it. Aries is a perfect example of he's been branching out and trying. He's not he hates being scared, but he's been doing it. He's I think he said in 8 hours he's going to be doing a stream, the scary stream again. So
yeah, Aries, I watched some of your VOD from your mortuary assistant playthrough.
I can't believe you picked that one.
Yeah, I need to finish it.
Mm-hmm. So,
but you're streaming in 8 hours. What time is it?
It is 8 p.m. Central Time, so that would be I totally lost track. That's gonna be like what, 2 a.m. Central Time, something like that.
I swear a lot is your defense mechanism.
Yeah, no, for sure.
That is my
get you.
default
like 4
defense
or 5
mechanism.
a.m. Central Time.
It's up on Game Pass at the moment. Yeah, you should do it, dude. Like if that game were first person, I would actually, I was intrigued by the game, but I've watched people play it, and I'm like, I don't know.
You're talking about mortuary assistant
No,
or Dead Space?
Dead Space.
Dead Space.
I mean, I've watched people play Mortuary Assistant too.
Dead Space is one of the only games where the
where
Whoa.
you cut a whole sentence out. Where what?
Dead Space is few games were on the like on the front of the game, like their image is of your character already dead.
Interesting.
Yeah. Missing a hand.
Cool.
What is up with people missing hands?
I know. Stormy.
So,
Hands, feet, wings, tongue.
speaking of scary and gory, I hope it wasn't too much for you guys.
Oh, no.
Good.
No, I think I
mean,
cried all my tears last Saturday.
Yeah, got it.
I think I got Fern a little bit, or Druid a little bit today, though.
Oh yeah. I was, Fern is sad.
Yeah, it's a heavy subject.
But then again,
they're our friends.
since I listened to true crime podcasts, him describing people being maimed, it's kind of like desensitized me.
Oh yeah, I'm so I'm
Wow, her audio just cut out for like.
Majority of your sentence, yes.
That's crazy.
My goodness.
Are you serious? We restarted our.
No, I know you restarted your routers, and are you guys wirelessly? No, you're wired to the router, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We have some stuff we have to do tomorrow, but and you're streaming tomorrow.
What time are you streaming tomorrow?
I was going to say we could get on the phone with you guys' internet service provider together, do it if you want tomorrow. If we can't do it tomorrow, we could try and do it just next week or something.
Yeah, I'll just probably just give him a call and stuff.
Okay.
Figure it out.
I mean, I know some of the right things to say to navigate through getting them to.
You could also just, if we don't have the chance, you could also send me as well.
Well, it's not an easy thing to just. It's more along lines of like, you know, when you have a conversation with somebody, it's like a.
Yeah. I gotcha.
But I got you. Anywho, we'll figure it out. We got to try. What is this? Oh.
I don't know. What is it? Oh. Velcro. It's a spell on the floor.
No, it didn't.
Yes.
Okay, chat dark. Bye, guys.
All right, guys, we're gonna get back into the role play.
No idea where
Thank
it
you
went.
for joining us. Enjoy the rest of the show. We'll see you at the end in an hour and a half.
Does she say it in her Fern voice or her Karen voice?
Now, you usually get a lot farther with those kinds of folks with handling it really nice and knowing enough about tech to be able to, you know. Anyway, we'll get going. Here we go. Back this scene, just so that way people can still see stuff. So you're having a meeting amongst yourselves while the I forget the name of the team. Is it
The Lone Rider.
Lone Riders.
Yeah. While the remaining survivors of Lone Riders are resting in rooms that you guys set up. And you were discussing how to get them. Do you want to try and how do you?
Well, we definitely have the sending stone to let them know that we found what remains of the Lone Riders. So.
And let them know that Iskir.
Erskill.
What's the Erskir?
Erskill. Mhm.
That his body's still out there somewhere.
Yeah, he's still missing.
He's dead, but his body's missing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, team, how do you ideas of how to get them home?
I mean, we could try to backtrack, get to a tree, and I could teleport them back.
But the last time we saw a tree was when we were outside. That'd be quite a bit of backtracking to do, considering that trap that I tried to disarm ended up not disarming. That totally killed Lorkris's first great glaive. It kind of blocked our way back. Yeah.
I forgot about that. I didn't.
Rylar, you are part of this team too.
Uh-huh.
If you have any thoughts or ideas,
Well,
mainly ideas.
usually when I'm having trouble pooping, I always think that the best way out is through. I don't know why. I must have read that somewhere.
Thank you, Rylar, for sharing your thoughts. Do you have any ideas of like how we can get Gashura and Vavoom and Moo back to Misty City?
I mean, probably the best way is to, kill everybody in here.
Yes, I mean that is definitely an idea. But we also got to keep them safe, and I just really want to know what we're going to do with Moo.
Well, Could we put him in the bag of holding? We've talked about this before. I don't think we can. No, we cannot. Never mind.
I mean, I think objectively, like above table, I think you could, but
I don't think
he would have to be able to fit through the.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't be able to. So they're.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get like pieces of armor into it because you could break it apart into sections, right?
Yeah,
but you know, the problem is a breastplate. You know, basically, you can't fit him through the opening. Is the problem?
Yeah, if he was nothing but bones, we could, because we're gonna put the bones in one by one, but we're not doing that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Anyway, well, we know this area is a blind spot.
But we don't know
probably the safest.
We don't know how much further we're going to have to go, and I don't want to leave his body.
But Rylar has a point. And the fact we don't have an easy way out.
But Rylar's idea was to go through.
By killing everyone, and then we could eat safely, you know? And Vavoom even said that he wants to fight with us. If he can. I'm sure if we get Kashura's tongue back, she would say the same.
This is true, but they need a lot more rest.
Yeah, so they are...
And I do not want to leave them alone here.
So Vavoom is going to need 3 days of rest to get rid of his exhaustion, and Gashura is going to need 4 days of rest to get rid of her exhaustion.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
we can always talk to them and see what they think about staying here in the blind spot.
that is... So, 2 ideas. See if they want to stay here in the blind spot, which I doubt they're going to want to do. Assuming. Or we take the 4 days, trying to be safe and stuff, and try to bring back as much of their body parts as possible. And then we all of us go try to kill all of the people here.
That's definitely an idea.
Yeah.
Lorkris? Thoughts? Questions, concerns?
Let's see what they want to do. Gashura is still their leader.
Mm-hmm.
And Philip adds in, and honestly, it also depends on what they are capable of doing too, whether they want to or not.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
If anything, we could try to get them as healed up as possible. Backtrack through the tunnel. And I could, remove that stone block thing for them. If they want to try to get out of the castle.
So Rylar pipes in and says, so you're suggesting that we don't necessarily take them all the way back, but we help them get to an escape route. We get them strong enough to escape on their own. We did take out all the defenses on the outside.
We did.
Yeah.
But we still
So these
don't
are
know.
all...
We still
Go
don't
ahead.
know how many of those teams they have roaming around outside.
Yeah. But these are all options that we could propose to them as well. Because this is their... I wouldn't want people to make those decisions for me. and my team, we could present these options.
Oh yes, we'll definitely present them options. But do you all remember how far away where we're at is from where we should be by foot?
It's very, very far away.
Not to mention they don't have their cleric anymore, and they don't have a druid to help provide food and sustenance on their way back by foot.
That is true.
Rylar says, and they don't seem to have any of their gear anymore either.
At 2.
I wonder if their gear is up in the... We didn't even search that room.
I would say that you guys would have searched the room. You didn't find anything of value in the room except more torture implements. I mean, they're not value. You didn't find anything of use, I should say.
Okie dokie. Well, I guess all we can do right now is rest, maybe.
Rest and then talk to them once they're ready.
Okay. I'm gonna take a rest and then I'm gonna prepare that one spell. Because I'm totally gonna remember to do it this time. Right, guys?
So Rylar, what spell is it you're trying to remember?
The regeneration spell.
Regeneration. And don't we need the stone one too?
That one I already have prepared.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did that. I'm pretty sure.
All right. So, was there any other things you wanted to discuss before we rest for the night?
Mm-mm.
From Lorkris?
I don't have anything.
When everybody goes to bed, Fern is gonna go up to Moon. And she's going to grab his hand. Because he has both of them. I know he doesn't have fingers, but I'm gonna grab both of his, We're going to take care of your friends, okay? And we're going to try to find the body of the other guy. I'm forgetting his name right now, and I'm sorry. But, I know Lorkris really looked up to you. And, I'm gonna make sure that you're buried in my garden. And she's just gonna sit there with him for like 20 minutes before going to bed.
All right. So the morning comes. You guys rest fitfully because of the kind of anxiety and stress of what's going on. You're in the worry. And you guys are ready to experiment with the spell and see what you can do. So, how many castings do you have?
I can do it twice a day. It takes my 7th level and then I can upcast it. Or just using my 8th level spell. It doesn't do anything different.
So then, who are you going to talk to first to see? So here's the thing. I'll say this. I'll kind of retroactively change one thing. I'll say that her wings are 1 regeneration spell, not 2. But it is the wings and the tongue. Those are the 2. So and then for Moo, for Vavoom, not Moo. For Vavoom, it's either his arm or his Achilles tendon. Those are also individual. So it makes it tough for you because you only have 2 shots, but you have 4 different things to consider.
I would do Gashura's tongue.
You want to choose, or do you want to ask them?
It would be more of, I want to start with Gashura's tongue first. Is that okay?
So you ask her that?
Yeah.
She points to Moo, or excuse me, I keep saying Moo. She points to Vavoom first.
Ashura, I know you're team leader. We need to hear your opinions on stuff too, you know. For your team. Okay, fine, whatever, fine, I'll start with him. I'll start with Vavoom. But I give her a hug first and tell her I understand. I would do the same.
Vavoom says, well, as much as I would want to have my arm back to be able to fight more effectively, and kill all the mobs in the world.
Just kidding.
I can't fight with this leg that won't work right. So
I agree.
If you could try that first, I might be able to fight with my left hand. It would just be tougher.
I hear you. I would start with your leg first too. I mean, you know what I could do to almost guarantee better is that we could just chop off your foot and try to throw it. Instead of a partial possibility.
That doesn't sound very...
Can guarantee growing your foot back. Possibly. This is a player to DM question now.
I mean, I'll say that it increases the odds, but it doesn't make it for sure. Because the kind of I get the logic of it, but it's also sort of like the shock of it.
Okay.
I mean,
what do you want to do?
Technically speaking, it's like when their spell is kind of designed to be sort of a. No, I don't know. I can sort of see what you're saying. If you're.
Yeah, because.
Yeah, if you're ready and willing to do that,
he's like, well, I guess if surgery is the only way, then.
Yeah. So I just want to make sure that I understand. So. Because the spell does say, like, it will grow it back.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. I get the logic of it. I'll
Okay.
say that if you, obviously the tendon is what's ruined. So if you chop off his whole,
chop it off.
Okay, but here's the thing. It might try and regenerate it in the, so it's like, imagine it that it's giving him regeneration, but the body is going to try and heal back to the last state that it had as best as possible. So it's not going to necessarily fix the issue with the tendon.
Okay.
Now, if you want to perform a medicine check surgery on his tendon and maybe cut out a piece of it and potentially shorten it, he would still have a hobble, but it would be way more usable than it is now.
Do we have that kind
Alongside.
of
I mean, she would have to. I mean, it's not equipment. You'd have to use something sharp to cut it. You know what I mean?
But that would work alongside my spell, and we could do it. That would increase his ability to regenerate that tendon and fix it, right?
Yeah, that wouldn't even be a chance at that point. I would just say that if you did that route, if you if you went in like surgically shortened his tendon, it just means that again he'll be hobbled forever. But he at least will be able to walk and function. He may not be able to. I mean, he'll basically have to compensate over time to get good with it. He won't be in ready fighting shape immediately. He won't really be able to fight or run effectively if you do that.
Okay.
There is a chance, though, a 50-50 chance that just casting the spell on the leg will regenerate his tendon as it is.
Okay. Because it's a 7th level spell. Okay. I'll try to generate it without the
So you're
hobble and stuff.
Since you cut out a little bit, you're going to try and regenerate it without any surgery.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You cast a regeneration spell on his leg. Low or high?
Oh, fuck.
While you think, can I ask a question?
Yeah. While she's thinking, you can ask your question.
Okay. So out of curiosity,
Mhm.
if she picks the wrong side,
Mhm.
and if it's off by a potential of 10 points, could I use my Hand of Fate to sway the 10-point difference if it rolls well? I know it's technically for an ability check, saving throw, or an attack. But I mean, assuming like I know you're, and if it happens to be within an acceptable that D10 will assist it, could I use it?
You can try.
And I appreciate that.
Low. Low.
Do you want to use it?
Yes.
Oh, God. I knew better. I knew better.
Take a look at this number.
That's cocked. That's a 10.
Oh my God.
You needed exactly
That's a
10.
10. I rolled a 60,
That's a
so
10.
you needed exactly that. All right. The Fate Warden has rewound the Hands of Fate and regenerated his leg.
As soon as he's like, look at that number, I was like, oh my God, he needs a 10. He needs a 10. And then you're like, 10. I was like,
I would like to say, as she's doing it and I see her, I come over and I just put my hands on her shoulders. And just like, I would try to reach out the same way I would try to reach out to Melora. But I channeled that into assisting.
Okay. He is shocked and amazed as his tendon regenerates. You guys are too, and he's thrilled. Ah, this is so good. This is so good. I can stand and walk again. Thank you.
give it some time. Give it some time. Rest.
Thank
Rest.
you so much.
Sit back down.
Get up with the jumping jacks. Give it a shot.
Fern, no. You gotta wait for it to finish.
It is totally finished. It's done.
I thought it took
It's
10
fixed.
minutes. Or
Yeah,
is that
totally
It
doing
does
the
take-
10 minutes
does
of it,
take
you
10
know?
minutes, so yeah.
Because it takes, it's actually says it takes you an hour to cast the spell. I think is what it says.
Well, yeah, this is all
It
after
does.
she's cast
Yeah.
the spell.
Yeah.
This is all after
Yeah.
she took the hour to cast the spell. All right. That was epic.
Does this also just magically keep his levels of exhaustion too?
Well, he's
No.
already
I'm
had 1
pushing
day
it.
of rest.
Yeah, he did have 1 day of rest, but yeah, regenerate doesn't cure exhaustion.
I
There
know,
are
I was
spells, I
was
think.
pushing
those-
it.
Aren't there spells?
Yeah,
that
there are.
Cure exhaustion.
I think so.
You guys might
I
start
believe
looking
like
that up, Mr.
greater restoration will remove some exhaustion.
Yeah.
I think.
We'll take a look. Start looking
greater
it up.
resto.
You look at your spells. Well, not her or you. While she's deciding who's next. Is it going to be his arm next, or is it going to be
Well-
Gashura's tongue? What do you do?
Gashura.
You go over to Gashura.
Gashura.
Yeah. She points
Are
at
you
him
ready
again.
to fix your tongue? Of course you are! You and Miss Ray drive me crazy!
Fern, once
What about what we...
Fern, once you lead a party of people, you will understand why we put you guys first.
But what? Who?
Yeah. So Gashura is like,
I pull
I
out
know
some
you can
paper
write
and
stuff.
a quill. Because I have that kind of stuff, and I'm
So
like,
she-
here you go.
she writes. She writes. Look inside my mouth. It's worse
And
than
I-
you think.
Let me
You
look.
look in. Not only did they cut out her tongue, they used a branding iron to sear it.
I'm sure if we cut off that gross part, we can
You would have to cut off her jaw.
we can regrow it.
The shock would likely kill her.
Sure. We're gonna kill all of these fucking creatures here.
She nods her head.
You want your
But
wings
then,
back?
and then she says, you know, she writes,
And I read it.
she writes on there, get justice for us, but don't let your heart be filled with hate.
My heart is full of like a lot of things. It's impossible for it to be full of hate. I am
got a
pretty
point.
mad though.
She nods and writes, anger is fine. rage for me.
Of
Little Fern.
course. Of course. All right, fine. I'll go fix his arm. We have to chop off a part of it though. So I don't know how you're gonna feel about that.
You have to
Lorkris!
ask him first.
So
He already agreed.
yeah, so you're gonna have to roll a medicine check to do that, and he's gonna have to roll a con check that will to potentially, you know,
Not go into shock.
yeah, basically death by massive trauma. So
Could we like put him in like a coma? Would we like put him like made
I
him
don't know.
like
Can you? Is there any kind of magic
Yeah.
anesthetic
Yeah.
that I'm unaware of? It's possible.
No, but I will cast Death Ward.
Okay, there you go. So you cast Death Ward on him, and you.
Are you sure we want to chop this off for you? We actually have his hand.
No, you don't.
Didn't he have his like hand dangling there?
No.
No, he was strung up by one hand because the other one was gone.
Oh, I thought that they just like had him watch his hand. I was thinking Jaime Lannister level of
Gotcha.
torture.
Yeah.
You know, where they
Yeah.
dangled his rotting hand from his neck. You know,
No,
sorry.
they had disposed of. You don't know where or how, but they disposed of his hand. So. All right.
They did need to feed him.
So you chop off his arm. Who's gonna do it? She looks at Lorkris. All right, Lorkris. This is not an easy. Your character's tough and stoic. What do you think? Is this something that be something he can handle, or that he's gonna need like a wisdom saving throw for?
Oh.
Because Fern would draw the line where the rotting part is.
Just so I know, the wisdom saving throw wouldn't mean that you would fail. It would just be that you would have some sort of emotional reaction that will have an effect on you. Tell you what, I have an idea in mind. So I'm going to have you roll a wisdom saving throw. First, you have to make the cut. So go ahead and roll me an attack roll.
But I just want to make sure that I set the scene, though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right.
So I would have him laying down, and I would ask him like 3 times, like, "Are you sure that you're okay with this?" Blah blah blah.
And he'd be like, on the third time, he'd be like, just do it, little Fern. You can do it.
Okay, so then he casts the death ward on him, and then I do the check, and then I draw the line, and I have the arm out, and I'm like, "Do you want us to cover so you don't see us chop it off?"
He's
Like, put a little sheet.
he's like, I don't care. I won't be looking anyway.
Okay, you want something to bite on?
You got some jerky? I'm kind of hungry.
Absolutely.
I mean, your breakfast was great
grabbed
this
jerky.
morning, but I could use some more jerky.
I'll make whatever food you want, and then I give him a piece.
Okay. So,
and then I draw the spot on the arm where I think he should aim for.
Okay.
At least in that area-ish area.
Yeah. Just need to make an attack.
There we go.
Roll.
30.
I'm pretty sure you basically just need to not roll a 1. So.
Yeah, 16 on the die plus 4.
Okay. So you hack the arm perfectly. I'm going to have him roll a Constitution saving throw. I mean, he may have Death Ward on him, but the Death Ward has to affect him. So.
Yeah. So at least this way he won't die.
He failed his Constitution saving throw, so he would have basically gone into shock, which would have put him into death saves. But your Death Ward immediately stabilizes him. And you get to roll me a Wisdom saving throw.
Fern is totally fine through this whole thing.
Uh, 29. No, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. 17 plus 12.
29.
Okay. Yeah, that is 29. So you easily shrug off any kind of negative effects. You get the sense that if you had not, gotten your willpower up, that it would have just kind of given you like the fear effect, -1 on attacks and saving throws for some period of time. But just had you, kind of the what do they call it, the jitters or whatever.
Mm-hmm. As soon as the arm is severed, Fern goes and starts trying to regenerate the arm.
Okay. The regenerate spell does what it's supposed to do. It's going to take time. I think you said it takes 10 minutes.
An hour.
Well, it takes an
total.
hour to cast it, but I think it's 10 minutes for it to regrow.
Okay, so then you first need to stabilize his bleeding with the medicine check.
Okay.
Or I guess you somebody else probably has the other spell.
Oh, it's 2 minutes.
Okay, 2
Target
minutes.
severed body.
2 minutes, right? 2 minutes. So does anybody have what's that? Not spare the dying. The one that auto stabilizes somebody if they're wounded. You have that. You've been using it. Is it spare the dying?
Cantrip.
That is spare the dying.
Spare the dying.
But he's already stable due to Death Ward.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah. But I'll happily, as the glade. What?
She thought it was a great idea.
Do it though.
Rylar, before you guys do all this, just ahead of time, he thought of one thing and suggests to Miss Fern that she lend him her amulet.
Well, Death Ward drops him. If he drops to 0 hit points, Death Ward puts him at 1 hit point.
Well, you could have also just lent him your amulet, but this works. I think you had to attune to it, though, didn't it? No, I didn't have you guys do attune. No, did I? I guess
to that one, yeah.
Yeah, there are a few things that you guys attune to. And that's just one of them. Okay, yeah. Anyway, you guys get it handled, and it works.
I'll say,
what?
As she's doing what she's doing, trying to regenerate. After taking the limb, gonna go down, and I'm gonna give him all 40 points.
Oh, okay. You're gonna basically heal him after that. Yeah, gotcha. Okay. So you it works. His arm is regenerated and restored. So basically, you got one. Still exhausted. It's still gonna take. What did I say? It's still going to take a couple of days to get out of his exhaustion, but he insists he can fight even with. So 2 levels is can't quite read it. Speed halved and disadvantage on saving throws and skill checks, I think. So it doesn't necessarily affect his fighting, other than the slowed movement. But I think you guys were talking about a spell idea that might be able to remove exhaustion.
Yeah, it's greater restoration.
Oh, it's greater restoration. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Which I got. I can do that. I can do that 1, 2, 3 times.
Well, I think one time takes all the exhaustion away, doesn't it? What does it say?
I don't have it.
And you already take that normally?
Yeah,
It is-
I always have it
Reduces
prepared.
by 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh, wow. So you could just drop him by, do it once if you wanted to, and then, you know,
He would just have 1 level of exhaustion, which is just a
disadvantage on saving throws and skill checks.
Fern will turn to him and just be like, high five! And then if he high fives her,
All right.
as soon as their hand touches, she'll cast the Greater Restoration.
All right. So you greater restoration him, you heal him up. I mean, the resting healed him up some too. So I'm just going to say that he's effectively back to full health. Although, because of what he's been through, he's down. So it's kind of like, it's not exactly the same thing, but you know how a vampire will reduce your total hit die?
Mm-hmm.
He's down one hit die until he can get a full, complete
Full proper
week rest or something, you know, just to,
Yeah.
it's more of a mental block because of all the hell that he's been through. But yeah, so you haven't, unless you have gear to give him, he doesn't have any gear.
I do.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So in watching him, I know you're rough, but you can still fight.
Oh yeah, I'm ready to fight, he says.
Then you should have this. And I'll pull out the Gladius blade.
Oh wow. That's awesome. That's the short sword that does damage
hits like a longsword.
Longsword, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice. He's like, this is a fine blade, despite its tiny size. I can tell by its weight and its craftsmanship that it is a special gift. Is this a lending then?
It is yours.
I am honored. I shall take good care of it.
Are you handy with the shield?
You hand him a shield?
Yeah,
I ask him if he's handy with the shield.
He says,
Get it? Little joke there. Handy.
handy with the shield. Ah. That's
Lorkris
just
doesn't
mean.
recognize the joke. The joke that's like, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says, it's been some time since I've used one, but I'm trained with.
And I will give him the shield.
Which shield?
The shield that I had with the Gladius blade.
Oh, I forgot all about that.
that.
Is that just a regular
Yeah.
shield or a magic shield?
It's just a standard shield.
Okay.
But I kept the Gladius blade and the shield because I didn't know if the blade would work out or if I would lose it, and I have an alternate option to keep.
Right.
So that was my So I give him the shield, the Gladius blade, and the studded leather armor.
Studded leather armor.
Yep.
Which studded leather armor?
Oh no, never mind.
That doesn't
No.
exist.
Yeah, sorry, that doesn't exist. The studded leather armor, I apologize. It off
Wow.
Gambison with the.
Start over with studded leathers from what?
I was using the studded leather because it helped me keep track of what my AP plate and sleeping at night. So I do not technically have studded leather. That was what we used as the appropriate analog. What I would sleep in.
Yeah.
Okay.
So never mind. But shield and Gladius blade, yes.
Okay. So do we have any armor for him then?
I have leather armor, but it's just regular, it would probably fit on one of his legs.
Good point.
So one of his legs would have an AC 11. What do we have in the bag of holding?
Nothing.
For some reason, I thought you guys were stashing something in there somewhere, but I could be wrong.
I mean, the only other thing that I would have,
Because we took it all. We came back out here. We did anything else?
yeah,
Crap.
the Dragon's Collar, Strange at home. Yeah.
Yeah.
So nothing. Sword and Shield's better than nothing.
I
No,
mean,
yeah.
did those other guys upstairs have armor?
I
That
mean,
we could.
it's kind of integrated into their, remember they're the blue glowy guys? So it's kind of integrated into their existence. And so when you disperse their existence, there's nothing left behind. Unfortunately. Let me think for a second. So while you guys are going over this, and you could tell that Gashura is very happy and thrilled that you were able to help him. And she writes, what's next? You guys need to, she writes, you must continue your mission. We don't want to hold you back.
But we don't want to leave you, Gashura. You and Vavoon and Moo. We either need to find...
Where are we right now?
Well, you see, right outside my tavern, we're kind of sort of in the catacombs of the city. And, yeah.
She thinks for a second.
Brotosai, thank you for the
Brotosai
raid.
with the raid. Oh my gosh. Brotosai. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
How
thank
doing?
you.
Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders.
What an honor, bro, with the Brotosai. Hi, everybody.
Welcome in.
Welcome in, raiders. Welcome in. We thank you so much.
Welcome, welcome.
How was your stream,
Yeah, how was
you're playing Squad.
Was it you and Nevertilt and Brandon and folks playing, or just you tonight? So she writes down one word with a question mark, or not one word, two words with a question mark. Hang on a second. Pocket Haven? Question mark.
Pocket Tavern? Yes.
No, she asked Pocket Haven.
Yes. Something I can do.
She's like,
But
and then she writes on there, Bard? Question mark.
yes. A different kind of bard, yes. But yes, we are in a pocket dimension.
Brandon had to go to work, but it was you in Bam. Awesome. Thanks again for the raid. We're gonna.
Yeah.
We appreciate you guys. Hang out,
Yes.
enjoy the show. We're gonna go back to the role play, and we'll catch you guys.
Thank you for the follow.
Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu for the follow.
Rosemary.
Rose.
Rosemary, yes.
Rosemary. I love that.
What?
That's awesome.
Rosemary.
Hello, first time chatter, the Red Lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome in.
Welcome in.
But yes, thank you again, Brotos. I totally understand if you need to go grab yourself a
There we
snack,
go.
some drink, everything. So,
Yep.
yeah.
We're gonna jump back into the role play. So thank you guys for coming.
Hi, Spud.
Hey, Tater Lord. What's up?
Turners.
He was probably ringing.
Probably.
All right. So,
I just now noticed it was Spud.
yeah. Okay. So, she writes.
I'm not your typical bard.
Yeah. Then
I'm
she
sure you've realized that.
then she writes time limit question mark.
24 hours. Well, yes, 24 hours.
Hmm.
And then we get thrown out.
And then she thinks for a second, and then on the next thing she asks for some, flips the paper over because she starts writing smaller because she realizes she's been using up too much space. She says she writes. Lost my train of thought. She writes
Good about the
under castle.
So currently, we're in my pocket dimension that I can open up anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But
And she
once
goes,
we
"Mm-mm."
leave, we are in the catacombs area of the Citadel.
Mm.
Gloomcrag Spire.
Yes.
Gloomspire Crag. That
Mm.
one.
She goes,
We've mostly identified that this blind spot being able to see us.
Say that again. You could have a.
We've discovered we're in a blind spot.
Their scrying can't find us here.
At least in the catacombs.
Yes,
Mm.
because we've been able to infiltrate this far and they haven't sent anything after us, although we have been dealing with some of their contingencies in place.
She goes. She gets a big bright-eyed look on her face and says, She says. She writes. Good opportunity for you. Keep going. This is skeleton crew, no pun intended. I overheard them talking about some plans for their secondary force to move through their portals and through the pass in the southern wall. So they're preoccupied, not likely to come down here. And then now she needs more paper.
Oh yeah, I got plenty of paper.
Okay, so you gave her some more paper.
Yeah, it's like at the end of the night before I go to bed, I'm like writing out my reports of the day.
She puts,
Put them in my filing
Right.
cabinet.
she puts, I obviously would hinder you as would the Moo's body, but you have to press forward and take Vavoom with you. I will stay with Moo's body down here. Can you hide us down here? Question mark.
I could make a little like rock covering thing, yeah. I could block you off.
What are you gonna do for food? And water?
Well, we can give them some rations.
Isn't Fern Druid?
Yes.
Leave us rations. You guys live off yummy good berry. She puts quotates around yummy, quotes around yummy, and grins.
Good berries.
I've never really liked the taste of good berries, so I never prepared that spell,
And she goes,
but I could. I like the sass.
She writes, just beat the bad guys faster, then come back to us. I believe in you.
You are our first priority here, though, by the way.
She writes, no. She's like, no.
I said you were. Now that you're safe, we'll go kill the bad guys now.
She writes the
Sassy
letter.
pants.
She gets to another page and she says, if they have a secondary force that's going through the pass, you need to cut off the head here. Because the Misty City will be in big trouble.
We should let Draco know.
Oh yes, I was planning to, with the sending stone.
Of course, if I remember correctly, I indicated to you guys that the sending stone doesn't work inside this.
It doesn't work in the
Right.
pocket dimension, no. We have to
Yeah,
do it outside.
it only works on the same plane of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I guess one of the things that I wanted to do before we went into my pocket dimension was tell Jocko we found them.
You forgot though,
Yep.
so it's all right. This is going to make
We'll
for
let
an
them know
extra
when we
dramatic
get out.
moment here in a second.
Oh,
so,
yes.
so she asks, "What do you think?"
Much as I don't want to leave you here, this is what you want. We will do it. If there's a way we can come back as soon as possible, we will come back as soon as possible.
I'll try to make sure the wall that I make looks just like the other wall to protect you. So that even if they do come down here, you are super hidden. I'll put extra effort into it.
Perfect! Exclamation point! She says. So that's out of character. That's super clever. You're basically gonna like create a secret space that they won't even necessarily know about with this similar wall. So it's almost like they'll have their own room. Of course, they'll also be walled up. So the risk
They
is
just have to be quiet,
no.
which she has no problem with.
The risk is if you guys die, they're really fucked.
It's just going to be Kashura because I'm sure Vavoon's going to want to go with us.
Well, no, yeah, she's insisting Vavoom go with you guys. And Vavoom was like, no, I'm going to stay and protect you. And she's all like, at him, no. She writes, go with them. They'll need you. I'll be fine.
You did say you wanted to fight Baboon.
She's right. I should go. Give you better chance.
We had to just find you some armor.
Fern,
Keith.
when we rest tonight, can you prepare scrying?
Sure.
Just in
I
case
just don't.
we need to check on Goshura.
Okay, I just have to figure out what spell I don't want to use.
What level spell is scrying? What do you have currently in 5th level?
Oh, never mind. I have one perfect that I don't need.
Okay. That way, you know, this is one of the times where I will allow you to use scrying.
Rylar looks at Lorkris and says, Lorkris, what's up? You look like you're thinking about something.
No. I was just looking at my prepared spells.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
And Philip goes, what does Lorkris think of this plan? It seems pretty good to me, but...
Philip, I was wondering when you were going to chime in, and I'm sure Kashura and Vavoom are like, what?
To be fair, I am torn. I see the value that you would bring to us, Vavoom. But at the same time, I don't like leaving you alone. But our best chance is to hit him with everything we've got. And who am I to go against the leaders?
I mean, I like to pretend like I don't want to listen, but I still listen.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's fair.
Okay.
All right.
Vavoom says, well, good. I don't like this idea of leaving her, but she's the boss. And I know that Moo would probably agree with her. So, and honestly, I want to get violent with these guys really bad.
Oh, yeah. But listen to what Goshura said. Don't let the hate fill your heart, okay?
Oh, no. Rage is all I got for them. Gotta put them down with you guys.
Okay.
Well, I know that you're quite...
Like that.
I'm free, so... And I'm upset that one of them landed in between the spaces of my keyboard, so I'm like irritated. I have to fix that.
Oh.
That's okay.
How many of them? It seems like you got a swarm of moths in there today.
We don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
It's been an ongoing battle.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
We are worried. We have to be really careful about the stuff that we use because it could kill the bird because the bird's cage is up here.
Yeah.
So we have to navigate it differently than
How are they even getting in?
That's
what you guys can't discuss on air right now.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
it's
not
just we
that.
don't
It's
even
just-
know.
Yeah, it's
This is an old house.
anyway.
I gotcha.
Anyway. So though I know you are rather proficient with the blade, this one is slightly different. So let me catch you up to speed.
Oh, you guys
And
are gonna
not
go
only-
through training.
not
Whoa.
Say again.
whoa, whoa,
Say
whoa.
again. Say again. You cut out.
Not only would I like to do a little bit of light sparring just to, kind of get that muscle memory back per se, even though I know hasn't been that long that he doesn't have a sword, but
Right.
It is different, and it has been a while since he's been with the shield. During that time, while we're sparring, I am going to give him as much information about the triumvirate that we know, so he's familiar with as much that we can, of knowing what he's going up against.
Right. Gotcha.
Yeah, I would have
So-
moved the tables out in the common area for you guys to do your sparring.
Or you could
and
even,
light
after you're
sparring.
done, you could even.
Oh yeah, just seeing
yeah,
them
that's
sparring.
fine, yeah.
It's thinking in my head, it's like, oh, I should add one of those rooms if I can to this place.
But yeah, so I want to get him up to speed with what we know they're capable of, some of the things that we've already taken care of. Being mindful about their resistances that we know that they
Mhm.
have, that could give him a better understanding of the enemy.
Right. Excellent. Wise choice of you. Perfect.
Yeah, and I tell Gershura, it's like, if you want to read any of my reports about what we've been dealing with, more than welcome to.
And she's pointed at him at Vavoom. So.
You may have some insight though.
Yeah.
You sure might still have some insights.
Yeah.
And she is a sorcerer, so she may have something we've overlooked, or an idea that may, yeah. I would ensure that we would include her with every.
Oh no, of course.
all
I mean,
knowledge. And then asking her.
I meant to
some, like-
imply that she wanted you to make sure that he got all that same information and stuff, since he's going to be
yeah.
going with you to fight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We'd give him a crash course in the triumvirate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that night, while they're doing all of that training and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
Fern is going to be cooking up like rations and making sure that they're delicious rations,
That night,
but
so
will
you guys
last
are going
for
to
a
rest
while.
an additional day?
Or while they're doing that, I'll just be working on making we have rations and stuff prepared
Okay,
to
gotcha.
give
Right.
to Gashura.
Gotcha, because you guys rested one whole night, which would be like a 9-10 hour rest, and then you did the regeneration surgery, and then now you had this meeting and you're training and stuff. So I'm guessing that you want to get out of here around the 16-hour mark.
But I'm still going. But I'm out. I don't have my 7th spell though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
there's
you
a
do
part
want
of
to
it
rest
we
one
at
additional
least-
day, then you want to.
Yeah.
I would want to rest.
Yeah.
At least the 8 hour.
Yeah, we'd at least want to rest at least another 8 hours to get his last level of exhaustion gone.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And to get my spell slots.
And
So
back.
you don't necessarily want to reuse your thing. You want to use the 24 hours more effectively, even if that means you're going back into the castle during sort of a sleep cycle. You know, just
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
I gotcha. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
I doubt that that's sleep anyway.
That, and also from the intel that she shared with you guys, you think that they're preoccupied. So, yeah.
And I'm gonna be going into this fight down spell slots anyway to make sure Gashura is protected.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
Right.
I want at least my big level spells.
Right.
It's understandable.
It is. It is. Great. Any other plans or role plays that you guys can think of that you want to do before?
No.
Okay.
No.
One more.
Mhm.
Hey, Chonkapillar, I know you want to stay with me while we go through the castle, but would you be willing to keep Gashura company while we are gone, and you can keep me updated on things if everything's okay?
You feel at first kind of a twinge of fear, but then also one of admiration because of your compassion and excitation and a
Okay,
yes.
just make sure that you keep our company and just keep me updated on things, okay? And I'll keep you updated, and you just keep her happy, okay?
Okay. So after the full 24 hours, I see that look on your face. It's like, wow. After the full 24 hours, this is obviously after you've come out, right? I'm assuming she had that conversation. And Philip goes, man, that's super brave of you, Fern. He's like, if I could stay, I'd do the same thing. But no, I wouldn't, because I can't. I'm never gonna be far away from her. He's like, I'd like to be able to be that nice, but it's not my thing. She's my thing. So there you go. And Rylar's like, well, we'll come back to you guys. Don't you worry. We got this.
You better take very good care of Chonkapillar.
You're saying
He
that?
likes to eat.
You're saying that to her?
So be sure that you share all your food with him, okay?
So Chonkapillar gets a really confused look, sound. You feel him feeling confused because he doesn't eat.
Like,
I know.
Gashura,
Gush-
don't pay attention to Fern about Chonkapillar. Chonkapillar doesn't eat.
And she writes.
I mean, it would have.
Are you sure you want to leave your little friend with me? He might be safer with you.
But you need company. He's very good company.
I would have been walking out with a stack of books from my room for her to read.
Yeah. Well, this is after you've already come out of your pocket dimension. So, all right. So you give her stuff to do. You give her a friend to keep her company.
Yeah, I give her
All
some paper, ink, and a couple ink bottles and extra quills for her to like write out her thoughts.
Okay.
So.
All right.
That way she has something to do, and it's like, there's some books to read.
And the candle.
I'd leave a torch.
Well, I would leave little slots at the top of. So I'm going to basically have to use a 5th level spell slot for Wall of the Wall.
Mm-hmm.
But
when you're planning this, she actually draws up a suggested idea where if you make this wall, she actually shows you a little drawing, makes a drawing. If you make the wall in this shape, because this is after you guys have come out and you're looking at the room that you're going to leave her in, and she comes up with a plan that makes it look like the wall is completely sealed. If you just kind of look at it and aren't looking, but she can still kind of squeeze out if she needs to. She won't be trapped there forever. And so, just the way you can shape the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And we leave her with a bedroll and the torch and whatever else, books, Chonkapillar.
And her final thing is if anybody can do this, you guys can do it. I'm sure I will see you soon. You are right.
Fern's sad. She's mad at herself for being too nice.
I go over to Gashura and I'm like, yes, I promise you we will come back for you and we will all make it out of here. And then we will find Erskine too.
She says, we'll worry about those who are lost after she writes this, after we have kept others from being lost. Yeah.
I'd imagine that we would have stated this in giving Gashura the rundown of everything, but giving her the path back to, though I know that block has come down, but like you go off this direction, you can this is the way that we came in, and if things end up taking far too long, or you feel that you need to try to find a way out yourself, that she knows the path that we took to get here.
Warn her about.
Let her know about the traps, the whole bit.
Oh, you're talking about was it Oscar? No.
Yeah, I think it was Oscar.
Oscar.
No.
Remember that huge Odiug in the water?
Otis? You mean Otis?
Yeah,
Otis the
not
Odiug.
Oscar. It was Otis.
Yeah,
Otis.
Otis the Odiug.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The primordial Odiug.
Yeah. I mean, if you shock Otis, he will leave you alone.
He's all like,
Don't know how you're going to get past that block. This is how we got in.
Yeah.
You're clever.
But yes, we will be back for you as soon as possible, but if after a certain amount of time, days have passed, this is the way we came in.
I'm sure Chonkapillar will let you know if anything bad happens.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, if I remember correctly, you only have an empathic connection, so you're only going to kind of
Empathic. I have an empathic connection with for 3 miles.
Right.
I can, if I focus for 1 minute, or if I focus for 1 minute, or I can see and hear through him for if he's only like 100
Right.
feet away.
Right.
But I can sense him for 3 miles.
Right.
He can probably sense me for 3 miles.
Yep.
So we rested a few days, so we'd all be back to full health, right?
Oh, without a doubt. Full health, full spells, the works.
Except me, I don't have my 5th.
Well, you had to use it for her
Say
wall.
it so sadly,
Yeah.
Yep.
and we're gonna have to bust through the wall.
All right. So you guys
Twice.
set up her little safe zone in the safe zone and come back to the dungeon. Sure enough, it doesn't look like anybody has tried to come in here. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell, obviously, because you put a wall up in front of that door. But when you bring the wall, use your stone shape to get rid of the wall.
Which is also a 4th level spell slot.
Right, I understand. You get rid of the wall. Well, you would actually have to use it
Twice.
yeah. So use up 2 4 slot, yeah. It turned, the dungeon door has not been, it doesn't look it's been damaged or breached or anything. So even though it's been a full 24 hours, just like she said, they're likely preoccupied and didn't have any reason for someone to come down here and check on these guys yet.
Well,
So
I would crack open the door just enough for Philip to float his little way through and
oh yeah,
if he sees anything.
absolutely. He sees stairs leading up to what he thinks is likely like a foyer to the next level of the castle. And I know it's a little bit early, but I think this is a perfect place for us to stop. We can take a little bit of time and chat with folks in chat.
Oh, wow.
Hello, Vlad.
Vlad, Insomnia Night.
Ghost
Welcome in.
Insomnia Night. Oh.
Simon finally had to go to bed. Good night, buddy.
Good.
He's probably already gone, but we appreciate him. Oh yeah, looks like 12
He
minutes
just
ago.
left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ghost Reaper was here. You're amazing, Ghost Reaper. he was lurking with the love. He's not here now. Hater Lord. Guys, thank you all for sticking around so long. Insomnia Night. Any dungeon, any D&D people that you think we should go raid out to that are playing right now? We're up for a recommendation from you if you'd like. Take a look and see if there's anybody we can see off the top of our head. Did you see anybody, Druid, by chance? Iltacine is good, but
Yeah, I was going to say we have Iltacine, we have the
Ooh.
Liching Hour,
It Is
we
the
have
Pain.
Fusca.
I wouldn't mind raiding It Is the Pain. Take a look and see what they're up to.
Did Vlad recommend somebody? Or? Oh, no. Okay. Yes, Spiper, it's always good to see you when you can make it.
I know, Spiker.
Hell
We really
yeah.
appreciate you sticking out for our D&D adventure. It means a lot to us, because I know 4 hours of D&D, is fun, but it's also, it's a time commitment.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
So thank you. We for all you folks who
And-
stick around,
And Spiper, I always love hearing about your baking adventures.
right?
Yeah.
Mm.
And
Yes.
BT for staying up so late with it
Yes.
too. Like holy crap.
BT, hell yeah.
Sometimes I feel like a mom to all of these Europeans.
Mhm.
Like, go to bed!
yeah.
I know BT
The
needs his
Mama
rest.
Fern.
BT needs his rest for some Tiny Tinas.
hmm
Yeah.
Guys, it's been a great night.
Oh man.
We've a little bit emotional.
Um,
They found their friends. A little dark, but yes, Druid or Fate.
I mean, do you want me to talk like this? I can.
It
I
is
don't really
required.
want to. I'm. Okay, guys. No, I have to say,
Oh,
today.
say again.
I would say I really enjoyed the combat today. I think it was a good encounter. And though the topic was rather heavy, in a weird way, like I like what has happened. Like it makes sense narratively. It's not like, oh, we're just throwing it out there for the sake of, throwing it out there and, having friends that are hurt or maimed or lost. Like, it's not a light topic, but it is very on brand, and it sets a precedent for us as characters for sure. Like, we were pissed off before, but now it's like it's a whole nother level.
Yep.
Like,
and
I just
I don't know if
imagine
you remember
Lorkris'
this.
eyes are just flickering.
Oh, absolutely!
Furious.
You guys are full of the rage.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know if you remember, but these folks wouldn't know this because it was never on the stream.
Mm-hmm.
But when we first started, one of the first experiences you guys had in was it Novacrux Village, or the other one?
So I think it was technically Rheingold.
Right, Rheingold Colony.
Like we accidentally swapped it. So I think when we played it, it was Novacrux, but it was technically Rheingold Colony.
Well, yeah.
But either way,
The bottom line is the first village that you guys had, or one of the villages, not the first, but one of the villages that you'd cleared, you ended up having to rescue some failed adventurers at that time, and their party was basically wiped out, except for
and she didn't make it.
She didn't make it.
Yeah.
So
but we didn't understand what or why.
Yeah. This time,
now it's
maybe going a little bit different. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
All right. Well,
And
that
she
is
was a
awesome.
foot, too.
You guys have been amazing. Thank you for
Yeah.
joining Stormkeep here for 5th edition D&D.
You are correct, Ghost Reaper. It got personal,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
especially for Lorkris.
Yep.
Lorkris has been owning this.
Yeah.
With all your
Oh,
descriptions of like, I just walk right up there and I knock.
Yeah.
He's gonna be knocking some heads soon. So
Oh, yeah. You're gonna go bowling.
that's right.
Get it
All
because
right.
the heads will roll.
I think it's time for us to raid out and now, guys. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and raid to
Thank you guys for coming in.
yeah.
We
Thank
appreciate
you
guys
you
for
everyone
all.
for
playing
the
tonight.
raid. Thank you
guys
everybody
are
so
wonderful.
much for the
Yes.
subs, resubs, gifted subs, follows, raids. Yes, thank you so
Everything.
much.
And for the raid, the hype train. Holy crap!
Yes.
Love you guys.
Yeah.
Appreciate you all. We'll see Extirpate Fate and Banana Tom tomorrow afternoon. And
Gonna play some more Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
Yeah.
Gonna get into some good shenanigans.
And don't forget, I have a special Halloween stream Monday night at 4 p.m. Central
right, that's
Time. It's gonna be a lot of fun, so come check it out.
Oh yeah.
Love you guys.
Also on Halloween, BT and I also have a special
That's right.
stream
That's right.
on Tuesday.
Hell yeah. It'll be a
So-
nice little
God,
stair
it'll be
step
cursed.
next few days. Catch you guys.
You don't even know. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
Come on.